See, it doesn't say we're live yet, so we gotta wait a second or two. We got 4 out of 5 streams going. Let's see if we can get number 5. Johnny number 5. This one only takes longer. Let's see. We've been having issues just. Oh, now we're live. All right, we can play the song.
Yo,
We can play the song.
Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got
What's up, dank buds?
Let's roll.
Oh shit, drunk uncle's here early today. Let me see. Is he? Yes, he is. Hold on, let me put you up. I already have my camera on for you too. There we go. Drunk uncle. Oh, that's right. I forgot. There's no. It's Wednesday, huh? Or Thursday.
Hey, you a fool for this one, man. Mr. Nice Guy.
Nope. All right.
Proud boy.
I'll let you try one.
Yeah, I'm a proud boy.
Like strawberry?
Tell y'all.
I guess Donnie likes strawberry.
We here. Keep on watching. Keep on listening. Don't pay attention.
Hey, Donnie.
Woo! 2021.
I guess Donnie likes dried strawberries.
Trump's coming back, baby.
What's up, Sergeant? What's up, David? You forgot the one in the chamber. What's up? What the hell is up?
Not a lot.
No
How
work
you
today,
doing?
huh?
Work.
Oh, that's
For
right.
a
You worked the
little bit.
morning shift. I forgot. How's Andy doing? What's up, Helen?
No, I haven't talked to him today.
Okay. So, no, Brownie. Oh, wait, that's right. You hear Drunk Uncle's voice. You gotta come on. She's gotta say hi to Drunk Uncle and everybody.
Hey, Browners.
Say hi, mamas. No hot Latinas at the bar. I can't go down there. You hear, man, you're making all kinds of noise here, sweetheart. Are you gonna get down? Are you gonna get down now? Okay. Make soupy poops in your... Oh my gosh, Stephen Richard. Oh, great. No, I don't go to the bar anymore, guys. What do you call it? It's too far. I'm not going to drive drunk. When I lived in the city and I could just take my scooter there, I had no problem going there because didn't have to worry about drunk driving when you're on a scooter, right? Well, I guess you do, but you know. Anyways, oh my gosh. What? Uh-oh, I think Donnie does like the strawberries because look at him now. Now he's like all up in my face. You want some more strawberries? I should have never gave you any of those, huh? You want one more? Look at him. He's like, yes, Dad. You want one strawberry? Should I give him another strawberry? We'll give him another strawberry. I'm a spoiled brat. Take it. No? I guess he doesn't want the strawberry. Oh, you know what he wants? I forgot. I have his other treats right here.
Ah.
That's what he's here for, really. He wants these treats. He likes these things. Okay. And Dale gets hers first because she's the oldest. Then Brownie and then Donnie. Now leave me alone. Dude, you're gonna like it, Drunk Uncle. You're gonna like something that me and Grog came up with today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Donnie just made a post. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Have you ever heard of Big Wheel Racing?
I think so.
Well, it started out, Gross, huh?
The little thing you used to ride as a kid made of plastic?
Yes.
You go down a hill or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what was it? It was called like Danger. I forgot the name now. But anyway, so Gra sent me a link. He's like, let's show this real quick. So we showed it, and you know how country folk do. They like to go and do stupid shit. So they're on top of this hill, and they've got a whole bunch of like Barbie Jeeps, and they're going down a hill and falling all over the place. Well, then we found that like in San Francisco, there's one. Do you know what Lombard Street is? Well, Lombard Street is like one of the curviest roads in the world. It's all downhill, and it's like this. So now they took three-wheelers, and you could go down there. It's some pretty crazy stuff. So now we found one. It's called Danger Wheels, I think. Hold on, is that what it's called? Let me look. Was it Danger Wheels? So what these people do is it's a competition. Yeah, Danger Wheels Cincinnati. It's a competition where you're on one of these three-wheelers, right? But what they do is you have to go over jumps and stuff like that, and then there's people throwing water balloons at you. So I am thinking about making one of these three-wheelers and having a competition. We're going to invite any streamer that wants to come. I'm up here in the mountains, and we're going to do some stupid shit on some three-wheelers. And I'm not talking about quad three-wheelers, not ATV three-wheelers. I'm talking about big wheels. That's where you're from? You just, here, watch. We'll show you one. Let me put it on the screen here. We'll show you, and then let me share. I got to share the screen with Drunk Uncle real quick. Give me a second, guys, so he can see it. This one's not as crazy as some of the other ones we saw, but I'm going to turn on the music because I don't know who's... Like, and this one actually provides you with, like, the three-wheelers. So you don't even have to... You bring your own. Like, you don't have to bring your own, right? And we saw the rules. See, look, they're going over jumps right there, right? But then the whole time you're doing it, people are throwing water balloons at you.
Huh.
I mean, look at the jumps they're going over and stuff like that.
Eddie.
Oh, hold on a second.
Eddie.
Yeah. Hold on, guys.
I'm used to watching the ones where they're actually on the plastic.
Nope, hey, Drunk, I'll go right back.
Looks like they're stepping up their game, though, with the adult big wheels there. That looks pretty cool. Interesting. Maybe stepdad must have to have him to do something. Hot Wheels Double Loop Dare X Games. They're going to go through a double loop and where'd he run off to? What's up, Sheep Doog? I wonder how in the hell that they would actually get a Hot Wheel to actually go around that whole loop. Oh, the cars. Okay. Not big wheels, Hot Wheels. Ah, okay, I got you. I was like, how in the hell are they going to pedal something fast enough to go around the down loop-de-loop? Man, where did he go? I didn't get to watch much news today. I've been so tired. Didn't sleep for shit. I barely finished Crowder. So basically, the only thing I heard was thing about DeSantis like suspending their prosecutor or district attorney or judge. I don't know, something like that. That's about all I know. Oh, and then Alex Jones, his settlement, which he probably won't pay. I don't think O.J. Simpson has paid his fine fees yet from like 30 years ago. Yeah, I heard it was somebody. Is that George Soros even in the country? For some reason, I have the impression that he's not allowed in the country. I must be thinking of somebody else. Because you never like see him or hear from him. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm back. Hold on a second, drunk. I'm coming. I can't hear nada. Oh, what are you guys watching now? Let me hit pause. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. This looks something interesting. I might have to play it. You still there, drunk uncle?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. Holy shit. Wow, sis. Hold on. I'm back. Where was I? I just lost all my train of thought. Let's put us back on there. There we go. Oh, drunk uncle's gone. Drunk uncle's not there. Dude. Look at this.
Damn. Looks like legal work.
It is. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Is that from the FBI or something?
No. It's something about Enrique. What is this? I'm surprised my lawyer didn't call me because it was sent to him, it looks like. Oh, let's see. Wait.
Did it come in the mail or did they deliver it?
No, they delivered it.
Huh.
Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to read it. It's just a subpoena. All this for a fucking subpoena. Just because they want my paperwork. Wow.
Look at all that rubber.
I know, right? Hold on. You know what? I gotta... Give me a second. I gotta... Sorry, guys. I gotta text my lawyer real quick. Actually, I'm texting Joe Biggs' lawyer. And speaking of that, we gotta talk about that, too. Hey, Dan. Please get a hold of me. Because let's see, Joe Biggs' lawyer is the one doing this for me. Subpoena.
Are they not all not using the same lawyer?
This is something totally different. Watch, he's probably gonna call me right away. If he does, I'm gonna have to go away for a second, guys. And drunk uncle will be on you. But no, this is all about. Oh shit! They added more people. It was just one person. They were suing. So this is all about I mean, I don't know if what I'm allowed to say here. It's a court case. It's not from January 6th. I can tell you that. It's not from January 6th. Well, you ready to do some news?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do some news. It's not from January 6th. But the Dank Butt says the volume is probably intentional to get you not to look at it. I know I can't read, right? I can't read. All right, Helen, come on back. It was funny, dude. Like, so the guy serving me the paperwork, he was like trying to ask me like all kinds of questions and stuff. I'm like, can't answer that kind of stuff. I don't know the answers. He was cool. He was a cool dude. I was like, oh, you know who I am? He's like, Eddie. Big. This guy's like fucking like 6'5", big tall dude, right? Like a basketball player, dude. He's like Eddie. Everybody knows you. Anyways, all right. Let's go to the news. Oh no, hold on, wait. We gotta talk about this Joe Big shirt. Let's see. Let's see. We got a new shirt for Joe Biggs out, guys. Did it pop up here yet so I can just click on the link? Yes, I can. We got a whole bunch of new Joe Biggs shirts. So, what's up, Andy? Page not found. Okay, that's the wrong page then. Damn it. It does give me a boner. I like it when people are like, oh, I know Eddie. So, I got to change the link now for Teespring. Let's go to Google Chrome. Drunk Uncle, I don't think you've seen the shirt yet, have you? Because you were working today.
No, I sure haven't.
People helped me make it today. We made it during our show today. So we got this shirt. What's up, Sheepdog? We got this shirt that we made for Joe Biggs. Nobody's bought any of it yet, though. What the hell? Excuse me. So anyway, so we have a shirt for Joe Biggs. And I made it to where the price was like a $10 profit because I'm going to send $10 for every single shirt that gets sold straight to Joe Biggs' lawyer fund. Here it is. So check this bad boy out. Let me see. Can you guys see it? I know Drunk can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. So this is the shirt. It says Free Joe Biggs, Purple Heart recipient, and then I put a big old purple heart on the back. It's only $25.99. It's only $25.99. And that makes Joe Biggs $10. That helps pay his lawyer fees. So there you go. There you go. Let's get to the news. But yeah, we have it in shirts. We have it in women's shirts. You have like all these different colors, all kinds of good stuff. So all the money that comes from this shirt is going to go to help Joe Biggs. And now let me go to Nightbot real quick and let me fix that. Let me fix that real quick. Edit the Joe Biggs t-shirt to go to here. There we go. Oh, that's not the right one either. Damn it. Why not? Oh, well. We'll just change that. We'll fix it later on. Right? Let's get to the freaking news. That's what most of you guys are here for. I'm going to end it with something kind of interesting. So a friend of mine posted a picture when she went to, you know how Trump went to Alaska last month? He had a rally up there. And so last month, I'm looking at Facebook and my friend, she goes to every single Trump rally. I mean, she does not miss a single Trump rally. You guys have seen her on my streams before. I think she's Filipino, I think. I'm not sure. So she gets pulled over by the police. And as a joke, she posts this thing on Facebook, and it was a joke. And well, now apparently the cop is getting in all kinds of trouble over this joke. So it sucks. But we're going to have to, I don't know, I'm guessing it's her. I just read Anchorage police officer gets in trouble over something, and the minute I read it, I'm like, it's got to be Mimi. So I'm pretty sure it is. We'll find out. All right. So over 230 economists warn Manchin's spending bill will perpetuate inflation. Impetuate or perpetuate. What does that mean, drunk? It means to make it go bigger, right?
Calls.
It calls?
Like to cause.
Oh, it'll cause it to get bigger.
I think.
Like every time a woman looks at my face, it perpetuates them to not want to do. I was kidding. To want to go eat food. Let's see. All right, now you're on the screen. Here we go. Let's do this. A letter sent to House and Senate leadership from 230 economists argue that the Infrastructure Reduction Act is expected to contribute to skyrocketing inflation. Well, no shit. Mad Hatter says increase. Thank you. Cause to continue. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I ask these questions because, there might be some, I'm not going to say if I knew the answer or not. I may have, I may not have. But for some people who don't know certain words, I know they don't want to ask. So I ask the stupid questions for everybody else because they're not stupid questions, right? What is the old saying, drunk uncle? The only stupid question is the one you didn't ask. Right?
Yeah. I'm glad I kept that question myself then.
You didn't know what it meant either? I didn't know what it meant. I'm not going to lie.
I'm playing off of what you said.
I got you.
The only stupid question is the one you didn't ask. I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't ask it then.
Oh, I got you. You didn't. Okay, I get it now. It went over my head for a second, and I caught up to it. So it says the Economist wrote in the letter first obtained by Fox News Digital that the U.S. economy is at a dangerous crossroads. You don't think? Let's see. Gas prices are up in $5-6 range, at least here in California. Nobody can afford to buy a house anymore. The only people buying the houses are people that are just going to rent them out to people, businesses. Like BlackRock. I got to do a research into BlackRock. I hear so much about it on Steven Crowder, who once again I didn't get to see today. I'm way behind on his shows. But yeah, we got to do some research into it. So even the economists are saying it. So the economist experts point to that $333 billion in proposed government spending, which they argue would create immediate inflationary pressures by boosting demand, while the supply side tax hikes would constrain supply by discouraging investment and draining the private sector of much needed resources. I think that's as far as we need to read. Do you understand? What do you hear when you say that, Drunk? Because you're a businessman. I think you know more about this kind of stuff than I do. I mean, I have my opinion on it, so I'll read it to you again. It says, It says, here was what it says. It's the most important part. It says it would create immediately inflationary, I think that's how you say it, pressures by boosting the demand for something, so everybody wants it. While on the supply side, they're putting on so many tax hikes, and it discourages people from making that widget that everybody wants to buy it, but nobody wants to make it because the taxes are so high that it's draining the private sector of much needed resources. Do you get what they're trying to say there? So it
seems like almost intentionally causing scarcity.
Yes, it is. It is. So basically, it's like it's making this one bill is fighting itself. So it's telling people. I guess it gives money to buy something, right? And everybody, all of a sudden, everybody needs an iPhone. The government says, "Hey, we need 1 million iPhones." Shut up, Siri. Right? But then they say, "Okay, we want to buy 5 million iPhones from you, but we're going to raise the taxes on all the materials that it takes to make this iPhone. We're going to make the mining for whatever kind of metal this is made of. Now, all of a sudden, your permit, instead of being $100, is now going to be $100,000 to get that permit." So they're doing something good on the left side, but they're countering it by doing something bad on the right side. That's what they're doing. Does that make sense? Am I saying it right, you think? That's what it seems like to me.
Probably.
Now, why do you think the Democrats would want to do this? What are the Democrats known for? They want everybody to be on welfare. They want everybody to, look at all the Democrat cities. They want everybody on welfare, right? They want to be able to control you. Well, if they keep rising the prices of everything, nobody can afford to do shit. Now everybody pretty soon is going to be on welfare. And then because you need them, because they're the only, Republicans don't want you to be on welfare. So then you're going to have to vote for them again because you're on welfare. So you're going to vote for the people giving you the welfare, not the person that's trying to get you off welfare. Ronnie Scholl listens to Boys to Men while watching Soul Train reruns. Ronnie, I like Gra. If you're trying to put him down, I like Boys to Men. Don't you like the Boys to Men, Gra? I mean, I did it again. Sorry, drunk. Don't you like Boys to Men? Motown Philly back again. So if you could sing, which let's say you were in Boys to Men, because let's not talk. That Boys to Men was actually a cool group. It's not like New Kids on the Block where everybody made fun of you, right? Mm-hmm. If you could be in Boys to Men, what kind of voice would you have? Like, I used to always want to be the guy with the real, like the real deep voice.
Yeah.
Which one would you want to be?
The one that gets laid the most.
Well, obviously. Willow says her steel supplier has had 2 increases totaling 23%. Now that sucks. You know why that sucks? Okay, so I know somewhat Willow's business. I know what it is at least, right? Now Willow does stuff, and she, people order stuff from her, and she makes it for them, right? So that means she has to do a bid. So let's say this iPhone only costs $1,000 right now, and you need the iPhone as part of the build, right? So you're like, okay, well, you know what? Okay, yeah, I can do it for this much. And then all of a sudden, you can only buy an iPhone for $1,500. Well, then, if she's only making like $100 profit, now she's screwed. Because now she's losing money, but she already made the deal to make that part. So that makes maybe a little more sense from the last thing we read. Oh, shit, hold on, wait. Okay, so my lawyer's going to call in 10 minutes, guys. When he does, I'm going to have to get off for a second. Let's see. All right, so I guess I better turn my ringer on so I can hear it. Let's see. Lightning strike outside White House sends 4 to the hospital in critical condition. It was at Lafayette Park. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I thought when I read this, I was like, I wonder if this is going to be all the people that are out there on the lawn, just sitting there on the lawn. 4 people are in critical condition after an apparent lightning strike outside the White House Thursday evening. DC Fire and EMS responded to reports of a lightning strike in the center of Lafayette Park around 6:52. The first responders found 2 females and 2 males, all suffering from life-threatening injuries. Wow, how much lightning struck? Uh-oh. Shit. That was weird. Watching us. The FBI is watching us. Let me turn my screen back on. There we go. Says there's still 14 people in the chat room. Hopefully I caught it in time to where it didn't shut down the stream. Time to Kill says lightning is racist. Can you guys still see us?
Yeah. I think you're good.
I caught it in time? Nice. That's good. I'm glad I caught it in time. Let's see. I'm going to go check real quick.
This is how you can trim branches quickly and easily. Trimming branches used to be hard and time-consuming.
You can see. Okay, Andy says
not
he can
anymore.
see me. Perfect.
This mini chainsaw is the perfect tool for cutting smaller trees and branches. Now you can trim those overgrown branches and clean up your yard faster and easier.
Now we got to hear the stupid commercial from Fox News.
You can just pick it up.
There we go. All right, let me see what we're looking at now. Okay, so you're just looking at me. That was weird, guys. So if you don't know what just happened now, my whole computer just went and totally messed up. Like totally restarted. That was really weird. Okay, let me put Drunk Uncle back in here. Drunk Uncle is the co-host. There's Drunk Uncle. And we can put me up there. Optimist, I like to cut the proof of purchase from your cereal boxes so you can prove to the haters. Okay, I don't understand what that means. You lost me there. But anyways, I was wondering if this lightning strike hit. How bad is lightning if it can get 4 people? It must have been a lot of lightning. That must have been a lot of lightning. Thursday's incidents come after a lightning strike last month killed 1 soldier and injured multiple others training in Georgia. Wow. What's going on with all the lightning lately, Drunk?
No, electricity's crazy.
It's cray.
Cray.
How we didn't really get a chance to ask you, how did your day go at work since you were there for a little bit?
Excruciating. I didn't sleep at all last night.
Really? Why is that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No idea.
Hold on, let me turn this on. Was it maybe because you were worried that you had to open and you were afraid that you were not going to oversleep? Could it be one of those things?
No, but for some reason, like if I do have to get up early, I do have a hard time sleeping. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. I mean, I took 100 milligrams of THCO and...
Maybe that... Do you normally take the O?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then never mind. I don't know. I think it's probably because you were worried about not being on work on time and opening up the doors. That would be my guess. All right, Mall of America secure after shots fired in an isolated incident. Me and Ty went to Mall of America. Let's see. Let's just watch the video. Let's read it. Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota will be closed for the rest of the day after gunshots sent shoppers running in terror on Thursday afternoon in an isolated incident, police said. The police are working to lift the lockdown that went into police after the mall reported an active isolate incident. The suspect fled the mall on foot and has not been identified. Well, let's see. Let's watch a little bit of the video. The Mall of America is like the biggest mall in the world, in the United States. Oh shit! You know what? I was right in that area. Me and Ty, because I tried to film right there. Me and Ty were there when we went to the Derek Chauvin trials. Drunk, Time to Kill says if you take magnesium before bed, it'll help you sleep. Does that help you sleep, Time to Kill? Because I'm supposed to take magnesium every day, but I take it in the morning. Damn, everybody's running. Yeah, I was there, Andy. It's a cool mall. It's big. It's definitely big. It's not. There's a lot of empty spots now, though. There goes Eddie on his scooter. Cops don't know what to do. It's nearly impossible to nail down a specific solution for an individual without trial and error. I guess so. Dank Buds is talking about your sleeping. It says magnesium isn't a bad idea, but sleep issues are obscenely expansive. So they didn't catch the shooter. How many people were hit? Was anybody hit? Isolated incident.
Difficulties.
We are?
All right, I think it's back now.
Are we back? Okay. Have you ever been tested for sleep apnea?
No, but I think I need to be.
Okay. Dank Buds, is that the best thing? Oh my gosh. Thank you for using the word dome instead of the other word you could have used. He said the best sleep solution is getting dome directly before bed. You know what that is, right, Drunk Uncle?
Think so.
It's slang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is what, Sheepdog? Who is Eddie? I don't know who. Are you asking me who is and then Eddie, or who is Eddie? Like, who is Eddie? I don't know who Eddie is. All right. Gas demand similar to early days of COVID-19. OPEC announced an output increase next month, but it likely won't have a significant impact on gas prices. Well, then why are you telling us? It says gas prices have been declining since mid-June as demand has fallen to levels not seen since the early days of the pandemic. Well, I wonder why. Nobody wants to drive when gas is $5 a fucking gallon, you dumbasses. Prices have continuously declined since June 14th, with the average price hit a record high of $5 per gallon in the United States. Oh, I gotta go, drunk uncle.
Down how big floor.
Hey, Dan, give me 1 second, buddy. Give me 1 second. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm always recording. I gotta turn. No, of course not. It's not like I'm not doing anything. Hold on, I just gotta turn the recording sound down so they can't hear you and I having our conversation. You? Oh, do you? Awesome. So, drunk uncle, can you take over the show for me?
Andrew, I'm just a white belt. Just a simple white belt, one stripe white belt. Got manhandled yesterday by blue, purple, and black belts. But I did triangle a purple belt. So that's probably the highest belt that I've ever submitted. But then again, he was his first day back after 5 years. So he had on a white belt because I guess there's this thing to where, like, say you get a blue belt or a purple belt or whatever, and you either stop going or you decide to go to a different studio or gym or academy or whatever they want to call it. They have to like reevaluate you. So he had on a white belt.
I asked you to get Norm to talk to you about whatever.
Eddie, we hear what he's saying. Okay. So he had on a white belt, and so I was looking around. They were doing free rolling. I was looking around, seeing a white belt because everybody else had like blue and purple and black belts. And I was like, hey. And I thought I heard him say it was his like first day, and I was like, all right, this would be an easy mark. I ought to be able to rattle off a few, submissions right quick. And I went to grab him and pulled him in. And as soon as I got him close to me, I was like, this is not a white belt. There's no way in hell this is a white belt. And then after I got him, we sat down and talked for a little bit. And I was like, how long have you been doing this? And he was like, oh, I've been doing it for a long time. But, he started like focusing more in like Muay Thai or Krav Maga or something. Or no, I think he said it was some sort of weird martial art that I'd never heard of. So, but yeah, got a triangle. That's pretty cool. Shit, I don't know what to talk about, man. Shit. I don't know if he's got Discord open. Gra or Hope or somebody, you want to try to jump into Discord and we can talk while Eddie's doing his thing. I don't have anybody to riff off of. I don't have much to say. I don't know if the Discord is completely open or not. The white belt in karate taught me kicks and immediately kicked some girl at roundhouse. Okay. Well, they kick you out for roundhousing somebody. That's a part of it. Digga, you must have just gotten here. I went to a new place yesterday because my coach has COVID, and it was definitely different with a lot more bigger, older, stronger, and experienced people. quite a shock. I think I about passed out like 2 or 3 times, and not from being like submitted. It's just how hard that they worked me, and they didn't have a water fountain there. Everybody brought their own water. The atmosphere was okay. They come off a little like too confident, I guess, maybe. I don't know, but I've never been to another place, so maybe the place that I go to is a lot more relaxed and a chill type of studio compared to other ones. I am not sure, but it definitely gave me some things that I needed to think about working on. One of the things was this is simple move. It's just called knee on belly, and it's exactly what you think. You're putting your knee and your shin across somebody's abdomen. And normally in my classes, that move is just a transition, normally going from side mount, which is being perpendicular. If somebody's laying this way, you're laying this way on top of them, like holding them down. And then you'll sneak up and put your knee on their belly. And once you do that, you slide your knee all the way over. It's called like passing their guard. And then you'd be in full mount, and you'd be straight on top, so you can go for an arm bar, Kimura, guillotine. But in this one, they were teaching more of like combat jiu-jitsu. And so we'll start off on the feet, which I was not used to. I had to get an underhook, and then drag the person down, throw them on the ground, and then just knee on belly. And then the person was basically from there, my job was to keep them there, and their job was to get up. And of course, positions got reversed. And then I had this probably 300-pound Guatemalan guy with his knee and shin on my abdomen. And very nice guy. He's like, it's too much pressure, just let me know. And I was like, okay. And I was like, all right, this is what they teach you to shrimp for. So I tried to shrimp and move, and I was like, no, nothing. Tried to go again, nothing. And I got to the point where I just looked at him. I was like, I don't know what to do. And he just laughed and, took his knee off, and it was like, okay. So that's something I need to address, because I've never been put in that situation before. Like I said, we just use it as a kind of a step in between to get to our final, place where we wanted to be. It wasn't used as a mechanism to either run out the clock or to tire them out. So, but I mean, I had to realize, let's say I go to this competition in October, and somebody's up, because I think you get a couple points if you do knee on belly. If you pass a guard, you get points. You do a takedown, you get points. I think a submission escape, or getting out of the guard, you get points for different things. But let's say that there's like a minute left or something like that, and they're up 3 points, and somehow they knew that I wouldn't do well with just a simple knee on belly. I mean, literally, the guy could just chill there, have his knee on there, because you hold one foot out and basically like a kickstand. And so you can like follow them around. If they try to scoot out, you just kind of like follow them around. And So that's something I'm going to have to bring up to coach. But, I've never had these problems with working with people that are bigger and stronger and more talented than I am. I mean, my coach is definitely way more talented than I am, but he's also 125 pounds. So there's been some times where I just picked him up off the ground and pulled him on top of me, and there wasn't much he could do because of his weight. The other three people I roll with, like one of them's 45 pounds, like 150 pounds, and like 120 pounds. So I guess I kind of know how they feel now, like whenever they have to roll with me when they've got an extra 75 pounds on them. It's just not fun.
Forgot I had my mic turned down. What's not fun? And I know you guys, damn it, my head hit the phone and it went to here for a second, didn't it?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Did you hear anything crazy?
No.
Okay,
no.
good. Okay, good. So what are you talking about that's crazy, drunk uncle?
Just my class yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, great. Now I got to pay more money to lawyers. Anyways, it's not about me, guys, so don't worry. Eddie is not in any trouble. I guarantee you that. I can't talk about it, but I can tell you that I'm not in trouble. It's just they want my footage again from some other incident that's happened.
Huh.
Nothing to do with January 6th. It's just these lawyers want my fucking footage, and they subpoenaed me, so now they want my footage, and it's like, well, I don't know what to say. So now I got to pay my lawyer to go take care of it. Hey, can I have some money for legal fees, guys, please? At least I would be asking for real reasons, but no. Oh, Jeannie, I hope, what's wrong? Are you not here for too long tonight? Let's see. Are they talking about Big Will and KY jellies? Oh, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. What the heck? My thing just messed up. Oh, there we go. Drunk, you need to utilize your Stockton slap.
Yeah, that's not allowed in jiu-jitsu.
It's not?
No, there's no striking in jiu-jitsu. It's all submissions. So
Randy sending me 10K Monopoly money. Well, let's say, so this is not the lawyer that I paid last time. This is the lawyer that's actually, he's always worked for me for free. And now he's like, hey, can you at least give me some money for my paralegal? So I got to pay for that. But that's no big deal, I don't think. I don't know. He said it won't be too bad. Shit, where was I going to? Oh, so Jerry Seinfeld, he had a show. And one of his comedy parts was, he's like, you know what? He's like, why do people go and watch a fight of just two people that are just fighting? They have no reason to fight. He's like, you know what you do? He's like, have these guys drive around the ring in little cars, let them get into a fender bender, let them get some road rage built up, and then let's see them fight. Wouldn't that be funny? Gives people really funny. David Aguilar, you heard how I like to run around naked covered in peanut butter? Yeah, I am fat. I don't do that kind of stuff. Just in the news, lightning strikes near the White House. Yeah, we just read that one. Wayne, you missed it. It was a few minutes ago. You missed it. All right, let's get back. Were you done telling your story, Drunk? Are you ready to get back to the news? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to talk about anything and everything.
Right, I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that, but when that happens, what happened to me just happened to me. I got to take care of business, right?
Yeah.
I know I have 4 windows on the screen. I know. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Because, you know why? Because I was too lazy. I didn't want to close the other 2 windows. I'm lazy sometimes. Can I be lazy sometimes, folks? I think I can. Double vision. All right. So we're talking about gas demand here. How much? When was the last time you bought gas, Drunk Uncle? You there? Can you hear me? When was the last time you bought gas?
A couple days ago.
How much was it, if I may ask?
I think $3.99.
Wow. Oh, you're paying for regular gas. So I paid $5.79 the other day for diesel. Do you know how much diesel is in your area?
I don't.
But
I
even
know it's more than gas.
yeah, I think so. I think gas at the Costco when I was there, it was like $4.99, something like that. For the cheap, the what I call cheap, I mean the 87 or 89, whatever it is.
Yeah. But
So-
I always thought that diesel was supposed to be cheaper than gas.
It used to be a long. See, diesel. When you make gas, diesel is the byproduct. Diesel is a byproduct of gas. From what I remember, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. Cross says he paid $3.49. Okay, so now look, let's look at this too now. So look at Paul Briegel. He says he paid $5.03 today, right? Paul lives in Minneapolis, or not Minneapolis, but he lives in Minnesota, where it's liberal run area. And he paid $5. I live in California where it's a liberal one area and gas is probably $5. Yeah, diesel is definitely cheaper to refine. Now look, God Rides a Harley is in Oklahoma, a Republican run state. $3.92. Get Some's in Texas, a Republican run state. $3.72. I don't know where Randy is, but I'll bet you Randy, she is in a Republican run state. Isn't it funny how that works? Wayne is $3.36 for regular in Kentucky. In Kentucky, a Republican-run state. Does it start to make sense here, guys? Is that starting to show you stuff? Digga says they're putting in so much crap in the gas now that it stinks. Why? Okay, Digga, why are you smelling your gas? Why do you smell your gas?
Andy at work said that there's been problems with people putting water in the gas, and it's like upsetting truckers because I guess water weighs more than gas.
Mm-hmm.
So they go hit their weigh stations and they would be overweight, and they're just like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, and it turns out it was water in the gasoline.
Interesting. That's very interesting, Drunk Uncle. Wow. I never knew that. Now I could, I mean, come on, let's all be real here. Everything that's liquid has water in it. So there's already water and gas. It's just they're adding more. Yeah. Right.
And I always thought that like at like shitty gas stations, like when you ride by a gas station, you're just like, I don't trust that place.
Yeah, I don't. The only, like when I have also my Silverado, it only gets two kinds of gas unless I'm in a state where they don't have them. I either get Chevron or I get Shell. That's the only two types of gas that will go in my Silverado. My diesel truck, on the other hand, diesel trucks are a lot more, what's the word? They're more durable, right? So I go to Costco for my diesel gas. I'll go to casinos for my diesel gas because, casinos want you to cut. Here's a little tip, guys. If you have a casino where you live, look and see if they have a gas station. Because casinos want you to come to their casino. So what do? They lower their gas really low, hoping that once you get that gas, you'll go inside their casino. Some of them might say, okay, in order to get the cheaper gas, you have to get a, one of their casino cards. You know what I mean? A membership card, which is free, but you have to go inside the casino to get it.
Yeah.
But still, I gotta fix this thing now. Randy says you love the smell of gas. I don't know about that. I do. So I love the smell of gas when I go to a race. Like when you go to a NASCAR race and the cars are going by and you can smell that gas, or a Supercross race when you got those 4-strokes driving by you and you just you've been to a dirt bike race drunk, right? You know what that gas smells like. That alcohol.
I used to ride dirt bikes, so.
But I mean, the Supercross guys, I think they use alcohol, don't they? Use racing gas. They use a different kind of gas.
Well, in my dirt bike, you had to have a gas and oil mixture.
Oh, you had a 2-stroke. You had to... Not the...
Yeah.
If you guys ever see a bike and it sounds like... That means it's a 2-stroke. If it sounds like a deep, nice purr, then it's a 4-stroke. Get down, Brownie. Get down. Boat gas. Oh,
strokes anymore. I don't know if people ride a lot of 2-strokes anymore.
I think they do. I don't know. You know what? Next time I go to my Honda dealership, I'll look it up. And I'm not talking about Honda the car. I go to Honda the power sports Honda. Trey for Trump says race gas. Well, Trey for Trump races, so I'm sure he's got some race gas. Don't you, Trump?
Yeah.
Don't you, trade? Oh yeah, but I love going to the Supercross races. They're amazing. You know, you see some guy on a freaking motorcycle driving, jumping 50 feet in the air, 80 feet long, from one jump to the next. It's crazy. All right, new data from the Energy Information Administration shows that the gas demand dropped from 9.25 million barrels a day to 8.54 million barrels a day. That's almost a million barrels. No, that's 750,000 barrels of barrels of oil a day. That's a lot. That's 1.24. Oh, wait, was I off? Okay. Oh, it's saying 1.24 million gallons per day than last year's. I was going to say, no, he's wrong. These people don't know how to do the math. Look at this. Fox Business, you're Fox Business. Learn how to do the fucking math. 9.25 minus 8.54 is not 1.24. It is like 746,000. You stupid people. Learn how to do the math. Freaking Fox News. Despite the steady decrease in pump prices, drivers appear to still be altering their driving habits to contend with higher than usual prices, like driving slow, carpooling, right? Does anybody here carpool now? So that way they can save. Get some U-Race with Bob Hanna and Terry Poovey. Wow. So when you're talking about dirt bikes and street bikes, my favorite racer, and this is only because of my brother, is oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name now? Kenny. His name is Kenny something. Kenny, what's that guy's name? Kenny.
Travis Pastrana.
Oh no, he's new. Kenny, my brother, because my brother had a 1984 YZ350. Kenny something Kenny Roberts special. Kenny Roberts, that's it. A Kenny Roberts special. Kenny Roberts is badass. That's who I like. Kenny Roberts. 7:42. That's what time it is, right? It's 7:42 somewhere, folks. Drunk. I'm gonna have to explain that to you. It took them forever to explain it to me. Do you see them keep posting 7:42? Have you asked yourself what that is yet?
Oh, I thought they were doing the technical math on the difference in the numbers.
No. Well, 7:42 is so back when the truckers convoy first started, people would always show up and they'd be like, "What mile marker are they at?" And I guess Grog got so sick and tired of saying it, he would just put 7:42, and then he'd be like, "Well, how much is gas over there?" And you just put 7:42. So 7:42 is the number that they use now. Yeah, Kenny Roberts raced a 250 class. So my brother had, let's see, it was a 1984. This was my brother's first. No, it wasn't his first bike. 1984 Yamaha RZ350. RZ350 Kenny Roberts special. And he had it all fixed up. Kenny Roberts special.
RZ, is that a Suzuki?
No, Yamaha.
Oh, it must have been before they went to YZ.
Yeah, no, this is... My brother had a white one, though. Why are these all yellow? My brother must have painted it as a special color. Oh, here we go. Here's a red one. Here's a red one. My brother had the red and white one. Look at this. This looks exactly like my brother's old bike. Freaking, this is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. 100% original. Only 2,000 miles on it. Holy shit. See, if I could fit on that bike, I would buy it just because I'd go back to my brother's house and be like, look what I bought. Look what I bought. He sold it. And then he bought after he bought this, then he bought a, what did he buy? He bought a 2008, Ducati 999, I think. Is it 999 or 996? Let's see. Let me see. Is it a 996 that he bought or is it 999? It was bright red.
See, I thought you were talking about dirt bikes, street bikes.
No, I'm talking about street bikes. Kenny Roberts did both. Kenny Roberts did both street bikes and dirt bikes. Kenny Roberts raced both. All right, guys, so we were watching this the other day. It says, Alex Jones trial, InfoWars host must pay Sandy Hook victim, just one victim, their family $4 million. $4 million. He said that would, when we were watching the trial yesterday, he said that even $2 million would bankrupt his company. So we already know what he's going to do. He is going to, claim bankruptcy and not pay it. It says, today we secured $4.1 million on behalf of Neil Heslin and Scarlett Lewis, attorney Mark Bankston told Fox News. Having already secured $1.5 million in fines from Mr. Jones, the plaintiffs are now due $5.6 million that Alex Jones will have to pay him. But no, he doesn't. I mean, he's supposed to pay him, but all he's got to do is claim bankruptcy, right?
And O.J. Simpson hadn't paid up.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know enough about this case.
And what I hear, they're going to be adding or possibly adding punitive damages tomorrow.
Wow.
That's what I heard.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. So this is a funny one. His company has a net income of $842,000 per day. Are you sure that's net? Are you sure that's net and not freaking gross? Get some. They showed some numbers, but he said that wasn't their average number. That was just like a high number. So Trump blasted by Dick Cheney as former vice president stars in his daughter's latest ad. Let's see if we can find it here. Liz Cheney she might as well just put a fucking Democrat next to her name now, right? She might as well just put the fucking...
In our nation's 246-year history, there has never been an individual who is a greater threat to our republic than Donald Trump. He tried to steal the last election using lies and violence to keep himself in power after the voters had rejected him. He is a coward. A real man wouldn't lie to his supporters. He lost his election, and he lost big. I know it, he knows it, and deep down, I think most Republicans know it. Lynn and I are so proud of Liz for standing up for the truth, doing what's right, honoring her oath to the Constitution, when so many in our party are too scared to do so. Liz is fearless. She never backs down from a fight. There is nothing more important she will ever do than lead the effort to make sure Donald Trump is never again near the Oval Office. And she will succeed. I am Dick Cheney. I proudly voted for my daughter. I hope you will too.
No, I won't.
I'm Liz Cheney, and I approve this message.
Vote for Liz Cheney on August 16th. I can't wait for August 16th elections. That's going to be so much fun. I think, to be honest with you... What's that?
It's funny. Brings up Donald Trump used violence. I don't know how he used violence. I mean, we know violence happened that day, but... Yeah. Dick Cheney's the one that should be speaking about violence, because didn't he shoot somebody in the face with a shotgun?
Yeah,
and
it was supposedly a hunting accident.
Yeah, he shot somebody in the damn face with birdshot.
Yeah, it was...
Getting on to somebody about being violent? Okay over there, buddy.
Yeah, it was a hunting accident, right? I'll be honest with you. How much you want to bet? So her dad was a Republican, so that's probably why she ran as a Republican. But in real life, she's not a Republican. She's a liberal. She's a liberal, true and true. Yeah, Trump still lives rent-free in their head, right, Andy? Oh, my gosh. She even told people, she's like, if you're a Democrat, you should sign up as a Republican in the primary, because you can't vote in the primary because you're a Democrat. But if you sign up as a Republican, you can vote, and then you can vote for me. I thought Carrie Lake finally won. We'll have to look it up. Fuck it, we'll look it up right now. Arizona results. But then you know what?
She claimed victory, but I think as of last night they were still stuck at 80%.
Okay, so for the Senate, the Democratic Party winner was Mark Kelly. Wow, a Democrat. Oh, the Democrat primary. What am I talking about? Republican primary for senators, Blake Masters, all these people. Who was the guy with the big hat? Wasn't he? What was he running for? I forget. Was he running about for the House? Okay, so let's look up governor. Click on it for election results for governor. Arizona is holding an election for governor on November 8th. I understand that, but who won the primary? Oh, are they trying to say that she won like out of 100%? Carrie Lake, it says right now she's got 46.2% of the votes. The following, so it looks like she's got it. 46.2% of the vote. So there you go. She got 303,000. Let's see. Scott Neely. Who did I meet? There was somebody that I met when I was there. I think it's Scott Neely when I was at the Trump rally.
The only reason I know who that name is because she's been on Tim Pool a couple times.
Oh, has she? So
yeah.
I interviewed. I saw her because I was at the Trump rally. You know, that's how I know of her because I was at that Arizona Trump rally. Me and Taiho.
Oh, Tim Pool. He mentioned something. He, didn't say anything, solid. But he's like, they did reach out to try to bring Trump onto the show, and they did get an okay. But I think they've got to travel to him. He's not going to travel to them.
Yeah. You think every time you come over here, just because you come bother me, I'm going to give you a treat, don't you?
He's like, it generally works.
Dude, this guy, like, oh my gosh, you know what? I don't ever have to get married again. I got he's basically like my freaking, this is my best friend for life. Huh.
Yeah.
You go everywhere with Dad. When I went out of town to San Jose and I was gone for the day, the first thing I did was I'm like, where's Donnie at? Where's he at? Oh, monster. He's such a big boy. I'm surprised he didn't bark when that person who served me came up. The guy's like, man, I love your dog, and he's all petting Donnie and stuff like that. So much for a guard dog. All right, let's see. New York Times, Vanity Fair, MSNBC, Washington Post blames that GOP governors for creating a migrant crisis in liberal cities. Are you fucking kidding me? I saw this. Oh, let's look at this dude. Can I help you, Donnie?
But no, I'm just chilling.
Huh. He's like, Dad, give me attention. I love you, Dad. Huh. Oh my gosh. But can you believe this? The news is saying it's the Republicans' fault. It's all the Republicans' fault for all the Democrat city having all these freaking illegal aliens in there. Oh, look, now he's going to climb up. Should I give him a treat? He's talking to you guys. He's breathing on the mic. You want your treat? Yeah, look, he's putting his head right to where his treats are. Look. All right, get down. Sit. I'll give you a treat. You get down. God damn it. So spoiled. So spoiled. All right, your sisters get it first because they're older. Panda, Brownie, and there you go, dog. So you guys don't understand when you have more than one dog, you got to give them all treats. You can't just give them one, so you got to have tons of treats at your house. Everybody's saying hi, Donnie. Yes, they're all saying hi, monster. Huh, Donald J. Trump. Huh? You remember leaning on drunk uncle and drooling on him in the back seat? Huh?
You're going to leave his mark.
Oh yeah. Heck, every time I send drunk uncle a shirt or something, he's like, do I get Donnie hair with that? I'm like, you know it. Like, in fact, his shirt is right up here. I got to send it. You know what? I got to send some packages out tomorrow. I'll probably send your shirt tomorrow. Excuse me. But it says, GOP governors have started facing blame and backlash from media outlets for Democrat-led cities now struggling. So they're Democrat-led cities, but it's the Republican governor's fault. That doesn't make sense. It says on Thursday, the New York Times described the crisis faced by New York City and Washington, D.C. as GOP governors cause havoc by busing migrants to the East Coast. Oh, that's what it is, right? Well, you guys are the ones voting to let them come in the country, so why shouldn't we send them to you? Why shouldn't we send them to you?
They were probably eventually going to get there anyway.
Right? I mean,
we're just getting them there faster.
Yeah, you know, we just got on there a whole lot faster. Poor Democrat cities. What's up, Hope? Oh, get this, drunk uncle. Hope somebody and okay, so I got it. This actually kind of made me think about this for a while. So Hope told me today, earlier in the show, in the morning show, that somebody asked for her phone number today. And I was like, oh, was that online? I said, was that because drunk uncle and I told everybody that you have never gone on a date before and we're trying to find you a date? She's like, no. I was like, was it in person? What's up, Josephine? She's like, no. She's like, it was on a dating site. And it just clicked in my head. It's like, well, isn't that what dating sites are for? You give out your phone number?
I don't have any luck on those things.
Well, I definitely don't, because I'm fat and ugly, and I'm in a wheelchair. It's kind of hard to go on a date, go on a dating app when you got a big old belly. You're 46, 40. I'm not 46 yet. I'll be 46 in 2 weeks? 45. And you're in a wheelchair. It's kind of hard. You can't not tell them about the wheelchair, right? Or the cane. It's like, yeah, let's go on a date. Okay, you're cute. How tall are you? Because I like a guy that's taller than me. Well, I'm 5'3". Okay, you're still taller than me. Then you show up in a wheelchair.
Like you're ableist. I'm leaving a review.
Okay. So this brings me to another point. I don't know if I told you. I told Gra. Let's talk about this thing real quick. And I'm going to make people look at two of us each, drunk uncle. I'm going to trip them out here. So, speaking of these dating sites, I watched a Netflix special. It said the most hated man on the internet. I didn't even know it till I watched the special. Did you know there was some guy named Hunter something? And he had a website that you could post, like if you had naked pictures of somebody, you could post it on his website, and he would share it out. It was called like Is Anybody Up or something like that, right? So it became, there's one lady, they put her up there, and her mom, she told her mom started fighting it. They finally got this guy in a lot of trouble. But anyways, so it made me think, what if we start like a Yelp page, except for dates? You go on a date with somebody you met on Tinder, you can go in there and write, hey, you know what? This person was really nice. They took me out to a nice dinner. Or you could write, hey, this person said they were 6'3" and an athletic build. They were 5'8" and 220 pounds. You know what I mean? Something like that.
You gave me gonorrhea.
Yeah, no pictures, nothing, but I mean, do you think people would actually do that, Like you just have an app on your phone, you go on Tinder, your Tinder date or whatever, Bumble or whatever. What dating site are you on, Hope? Can I ask? And then, you could go on there.
Christian Mingle.
Oh, yeah, let's say Christian Mingle. All right. So then, you go on, you could say, hey, there's this guy named Eddie Block on Christian Mingle. He says he's 5'3", but that motherfucker's really in a wheelchair, so he's only like 3'8". Something like that.
I bet you they already have those. I would think so.
You think so? Call it like rate a date.
Yeah, maybe there might be like local apps, like especially like New York City.
Let's look up rate a date.
I've heard of that on a show before, so I'm assuming that it's.
Oh, it's called Date Rate. I would have called it Date a Rape. Rate your date. Okay, so what dating service did you use? Okay, this is really old. It doesn't have Tinder on here. So it has MySpace on here. It has MySpace on here still. Oh shit, this is like a really old website. You know what? I think we should do it. If anybody starts this dating app, I'm gonna kick your ass because you stole it from me. Right here. I'm saving this video. Oh wait, you guys weren't even on it, were you? You guys are looking at me and Drunk Uncle still. Dude, watch that, Drunk Uncle. Look how old this app is. I mean, it looks like it was done on GeoCities. Do you remember GeoCities?
No.
Remember, it was like in the early like thousands and like the 1990s. You could start up. You get a free website on like GeoCities, and it's like
Fire?
Huh?
You remember Angel Fire?
Like Angel Fire, yes. Just like it may have even been done on Angel Fire. I mean, there's no pictures on here. There's nothing. Oh my gosh, I gotta start this website up. Yeah, Hope told this person her phone number was 8675309. All right, next up on the news. Illegal immigrant. Why do they say immigrant? It's illegal alien. Charged in Alabama kidnapping and a murder case after a girl's escape leads to decomposing bodies. Josephine says, I don't care if it's a woman or a man, no sexual relationships accepted. Okay. So this suspect is facing kidnapping and murder charges in Alabama after a 12-year-old girl's escape from a mobile home prompted the discovery of 2 decomposing corpses in an illegal alien who was deported from the United States once before. And they want, they're okay. The illegal aliens are okay. It's okay. So Jose Paulino Pascual Reyes, charged with first-degree kidnapping, 3 counts of capital murder, and 2 counts of abuse of a corpse. You know what that means, right?
Necrophilia.
Yes. Does everybody know what necrophilia is? If you don't,
Otis Driftwood had a bad problem with that.
I don't know who that is. Let's just say you like things cold. You like to have sex with cold things.
Yeah, Otis Driftwood is a character from the Rob Zombie movies. It's Captain Spaulding's son.
Ah, okay. I gotcha. Sorry, 2 counts of abuse of a corpse. Gibson knows all about those charges. So it said it is abuse of a corpse in connection to the gruesome discovery. It is considered a re-entry, non-immigrant, unlawful presence foreign national, which is a long word for illegal fucking alien. That means that according to Abbott, the 37-year-old Pascual Reyes was deported by Homeland Security to Mexico before, but the sheriff could not confirm that time frame or when he is believed to have re-entered the United States and come to Alabama. The Tallapoosa County Sheriff's Office first responded to the area at 8:30 in the morning to a 911 call from a driver who reported stopping to help a 12-year-old girl spotted wandering on the road. Now, this is disgusting. This young girl is 12 years old. I don't even want to read it anymore. It's disgusting. But this is, Ben, you've seen Ben's videos. I showed it to you before, where they're trafficking the little kids. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting, guys. Hey, look, we got somebody on our D Live. Hey, what's up, bonjour? Authy, bonjour. Are you from France? Welcome to the show.
Merci beaucoup. I don't even know what I just said, but I think that's
Merci
French.
beaucoup. I think it's merci beaucoup. Isn't that how you say it? Well, I know you...
Merci, like thank you or something.
I know you know one word. They're from Morocco. Wow. Well, welcome from Morocco. Thank you very much for watching us on D Live. I don't think I just throw D Live in the mix. I've never promoted it, so thank you. I'm surprised somebody found us on D Live. That's cool. One other word though, drunk, that is, or a phrase. I'm sure you know the phrase. Everybody knows this phrase.
Menage a trois.
Yeah, everybody knows that phrase. Oh, Andy says merci beaucoup is what you meant to say, drunk uncle. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. See, Andy knows a lot of languages. We got to have Andy. Andy should come into the Discord and talk to him.
Yeah, I know a little bit about, let's see, I can speak a little bit of French, Spanish, German, Italian, and English.
I only speak one language really good, and it works in every country I go to. It's called the language of love.
Yeah. Come on, Bubba. Wanna go outside?
Guten Abend. What does that mean? Does that mean good? It means, let's see. Good something, right? I'm trying. It sounds almost like the Dutch my mom used to speak. I have to buy stuff, and usually there are other people around. You like being at home. All right, so we're gonna go on the opposite side of the spectrum here about the illegal aliens. Now, this is a Texas woman charged with holding 17 immigrants in her home, forcing them to pay $12,000. Oh, good evening. Okay, thank you. I knew Guten was good because in Dutch, Guten is good too. Look at this. A Texas woman. She held illegal aliens in her home and charged them $12,000 apiece. A Texas woman who federal authorities today held 17 immigrants in her house has been charged. The 30-year-old Fiona woman is accused of holding people hostage, threatening to deprive them of food and water, and refusing to allow them to leave until they paid $11,000 or $12,000 or worked off the debt. How do you think they're going to work off the debt, guys? Either working as in landscaping, construction, and if it's a female, either at a bar or in prostitution. Federal authorities identified the woman as Manuela Magdalena Jimon Castro. That's a lot to say. Who was charged with via criminal complaint with alien harboring. And so you always say, well, how can these people have so many last names? So they have the last name of their mom and the last name of their dad. So, like here, if you're born, like say, I have a wife, right, and we have a kid. Their last name's going to be Block, right? Well, not in other countries, not in these Central American countries. They actually they take their mom and their dad's name. So it says she made her initial appearance Thursday before the magistrate court and convicted. She faced a maximum of 5 years. That's it. 5 years. Wow. But, I mean, so this is the other side of it, folks. This is another reason why we don't like illegals coming across. Because then people do this to them, right? So everybody that says, oh, my gosh, we should let the illegals come here. Well, do you know what they have to do to come here? They have to do this. This lady is probably, like I said, if they're women, they're either doing sexual favors at like a massage parlor like Oreo Express likes to go to. Or maybe they're doing... working in a bar where they also have to do sexual favors, right? If they're a guy, they're doing construction or landscaping or, selling drugs, something. It's all illegal activity. You don't want the illegals coming over here. What's that, Drunk?
I said picking fruit.
Picking fruit?
Their new cash cow was picking fruit.
Is that what the new one is? I always thought well, yeah, I guess so, huh? I guess so. So here's something that just the headline upsets me. It says the United States handed green battery technology discovery worth millions of taxpayer dollars to China. The U.S. government, listen, let me read this again. The U.S. handed green battery tech discovery worth millions of taxpayer dollars to China. Why do you think that is? What do you think happened? So let's see who this is. So designed as a U.S. government at a U.S. government lab near Seattle, the vanadium redox flow battery was manufactured by a company in Washington State called Una Energy Technologies until last year, when the Department of Energy license transfer effectively sealed its fate to a Chinese company. The revelation comes from NPR, which investigated the matter in partnership with the Northwest News Network. They found that the DOE violated its own licensing policies. This is a technology made from taxpayer dollars, said the chief financial officer for Forever Energy, one of several U.S. companies that have been trying to obtain the license. It was invented in a national lab, and now it's deployed in China, and it's held in China. To say it's frustrating is an understatement. The battery's origin goes back to 2006, when some 24 scientists in the basement of a Pacific Northwest National Laboratory thought that a special mix of acid and electrolytes could hold vast amounts of sustainable energy. They eventually proved their suspicions, leading to 6 years of development and over $15 million in taxpayer money. It says in 2012, he reached the Department of Energy in 2012 to apply for a license to manufacture and sell the battery. but Yang would soon find it difficult to convince U.S. investors who all wanted faster returns to join his venture. So it's been sold to China because of the U.S. government, or given to them. Who makes those decisions, Drunk Uncle? What's up, Master?
Government?
Yeah, but who? Like the politicians, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, you always wonder how somebody like Nancy Pelosi, who makes 150 or 220 grand a year, can be worth $200-300 million.
Did I tell you that?
Now you know.
When Pelosi was in Taiwan, I think they're still there, but they're doing like missile testing, like on like 6 different ships or something, like surrounding Taiwan. China is.
I'm not sure if you did or not. You may have.
Yeah, but they were like testing missiles. I thought they were like ships stationed, like surrounding Taiwan, but I watched something else today to where I'm not sure if it's ships or not.
Yeah. Now, yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. So on the story, though, when I say politicians, the reason why I said politicians and not liberals, I'm talking about all politicians. Even Republicans are getting fucking kickbacks from this. Okay? This is why I keep telling people, you know what, the 1776 movement, yeah, what they tried to do at the beginning was cool, right? I was totally for it. But instead of just sitting on a fucking lawn, what they should be doing is finding out who are getting these kickbacks. Because it's not just the Democrats. We got to find out what fucking Republicans are getting these kickbacks too. All right? That technology should be ours, not China's.
They're probably all getting kickbacks, and I think that's...
Hi, Michelle.
You know, I can't remember who I was talking. I think it was probably my co-owner. He opened my eyes to a lot of things. He's like, they're all the fucking same. You know, once the cameras are off, they're shaking hands, and it's like, they wonder why so many people go against Trump. It's because you can't buy his opinion, you can't buy his vote. And he come in there and basically looked around at what was going on. It's like, no, stop.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta show you guys something. Fucking, you just mentioned Rob Zombie a second ago. Oh, it just came off the screen. But there was just now an ad down here for Rob fucking Zombie. We were just talking about Rob Zombie. How the fuck do we get a Rob Zombie ad on the screen? I'm not even joking. It was Rob Zombie. The internet's listening, folks. The internet's listening.
A lot of hackers, they put a piece of, you know, duct tape or gaffing tape or electrical tape over their camera.
Well, wasn't it you that told me look at the FBI? The FBI director, when he goes on camera, is sitting there with a fucking a thing over his camera too, right?
I don't think I told you that.
Maybe it's somebody else.
Remember.
Okay, let me see if I want to try. I just want to. Okay, there. So look, you can barely see it on this screen right here, but there is you can see the Rob part of the Rob Zombie on here, right above criticism. Let me see if you guys can see that. You can see it, right, Drunk? I got this going to you, don't I?
Yeah, I seen a part of it earlier whenever you scanned over it.
Yeah, look, it says Rob I didn't type in Rob Zombie anywhere. Drunk Uncle just said, yeah, you know, that's part of a Rob Zombie movie. A character from a Rob Zombie movie. And then we get Rob Zombie shit. The internet is totally... They watch you everywhere, guys. There's probably, you know... I was going to make a joke, but I won't. Well, of course I'm being watched. The FBI. Hi, FBI. You guys watch my show every day. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And you want to know what's funny? I'm not joking around about that, Drunk Uncle. Watch this. If I go to Streamlabs, it will tell you who watches your channel the most, right? I know how many hours every single one of you guys watch my show. It's no joke. I can go here to Cloutbot, right? Let me see. What can you guys see this? Yes, you can. And I can go here to loyalty. Now watch this. I'll click on the who watches it the most hours, and of course it's Streamlabs, right? But then next up in line is Julius. Is Julius still around here? Kim Tone, Paul Briegel. Paul Briegel comes in for 4th place. Boris up in Alaska is watching a lot. Andy's in 5th. Brad. But I'm not. Look, who's Tavert? This person, Tavert, has watched 229 hours of my video on Twitch. Have you ever seen anybody named Tavert type anything?
No.
You don't, right? You know why? Because that's probably the FBI watching me. Another TV viewer has another 200 hours of it. I've never seen this person on there before either. It's probably the FBI watching me. Just saying. You saw Julius today? I haven't seen Julius in a while. We miss Julius. Julius is badass. You were a mod for Ori Express, and he was a POS. If we did not support him or say stuff, we would get yelled at. Really, Michelle? Oh, I'd love to have you on the show. I definitely would. I've been like, I never talked bad about the other streamers because me and Josh have been friends since like 2010. And I didn't want to talk bad about him, so I didn't. But now it's starting to slowly come out more. And I mean, once he did that shit where he pretended to slap me the other day and say he bitch slapped me, all bars are gone now. Or what is it? What's the saying, drunk uncle? All hold or bar? Or, I don't know.
No holds barred.
Yeah. Or let's put it this way. I'm not holding back anymore. You're watching, Josh. You're a fucking douchebag. You pretended to bitch slap me because you thought I didn't have my up camera, or you forgot about my other camera, and it showed. You didn't bitch slap me, dude. Anyways, I said I wasn't going to talk about him anymore. You have 3 new likes, 2 new comments. So it's funny. So a minute ago, we read a news article that said gas prices wouldn't go down, but now Yahoo Finances are saying that gasoline prices could fall to $2.99 next week. Isn't it funny how we just read a story that said it wasn't going to go down from Fox News? Here it says crude oil prices declined on August 4th to their lowest prices since before the Ukraine was invaded by Russia. And that could dampen, stupid commercials, that could dampen demand for consumers. Well, we know nobody's buying it anymore. So the U.S. oil benchmark fell below $90 a barrel for the first time. Now, why did the other one that we just read say that they weren't going to go down?
It's all speculation.
Get Some says somebody's mom said to say hello. She's in the shower. You know what? Get Some. No, what? I'm not. I was gonna make a joke, and I'm not going to. What do you think, Drunk Uncle? Do you think the prices are gonna continue to decline, or do you think they're gonna stay where they're at?
Well, I'm not educated enough to make a good assumption, but I'll say that they'll probably start falling, but they probably won't fall. It's just like, it's like a strategy. So, you take something that everybody has to have, toilet paper, water supply, electricity, whatever. And then you have a huge spike. So we're here.
Shit, he froze right there.
Just keeps going, and then eventually, start off here, maybe it'll hit right there, and then people are like, finally, you can start doing more, but they still got more out of it.
I got you. So what you're saying is, okay,
they build the.
Oh, you thought Richard? Richard, he can have 1,000 followers. I don't care. But look, watch. If you go watch him, what is he doing? He's sitting in a lawn chair, not eating food, or sitting in a lawn chair doing nothing. I don't know why people watch it. I mean, I think it's because they're hoping to see a fight or something for the drama. But so, Drunk Uncle, so if I get this right, so do you remember, well, you're not old enough to remember probably, but Sears got in trouble for this in like the 1990s or early 2000s. What Sears would do is, they would have, let's say they're selling an iPhone. I know they don't sell iPhones way back then, but let's say they were selling an iPhone, right? And it was $1,000. And then what they did is they bumped the price up to $1,400. Then they put it on sale for $1,100.
Yeah.
So you think it's on? So you think that's what they're doing with the gas prices right now? Is that kind of what you were getting at?
Well, it's just they get you pissed off, and then they like give you a little bit back to make you think that they're working in your best interest, but it'll never get back to like the 99-cent menu's never coming back.
No, and that sucks.
I remember I used to be able to go to Taco Bell and I could get a shitload of stuff for like $5. And, now a quesadilla is $6.
Right. So I worked at Taco Bell until 1994 when I graduated high school. And I remember our special, it was a special. It would only happen every once in a while. And on Sundays, because it was our slow day, they would sell you 10 tacos for $1. And tacos back then were like 59 cents. Now, I can only imagine, I know they're like $1.39 now or something, right?
I was just trying to figure out what to eat tonight, and I was skimming through Taco Bell, and this is on DoorDash, so they up the prices. But I think a regular soft shell taco was like $2.09.
Mm-hmm. Really? Shit.
Yeah.
I know, Richard. I'm not going to lie. I will click on Oreo Show for like 2 or 3 seconds, maybe actually more like 2 or 3 minutes, just to see what's going on over there. But that's about it. Nothing's going. That's how I know. I watched it today, and he sat there and ate in front of the camera for like freaking 2 hours or something like that. And yes, I know. I just did a show where I ate in front of the camera, but that was an expensive freaking 35-day aged steak. That's a little something different. So, what the heck is this? I gotta look at something real quick. Give me 1 second. I just want to look at something real quick. Quickity dick.
Quick dick.
I just want to look at something. I hate the fucking... Let's see, I'm trying to see something. Okay. Anyways, all right, let's get back to this. So let's do something different. Getson says he normally talks to Oreo on Grindr. Let's see. Manuel says, we got a furniture store in town that always advertises we pay the taxes around tax time. 1 year, we went and window shopped. Come tax return time, the prices all went up $250 to $700. Yeah, that's what they do. Okay, it says there is zero evidence that it's any worse for you. Dietitians and experts are debunking popular food myths that many still believe. I thought I checked this out. Let's see what it is. That you shouldn't drink a cup of water that has been sitting out overnight. Your water might taste a little funny if it's been sitting on your bedside table overnight. I've never heard that. Have you ever heard that before?
That what?
It says you shouldn't drink from a cup of water that has been left sitting out overnight.
Oh, yeah, it gets stagnant.
Not overnight, though. I don't know. Okay, number 2. People think that white gunk that comes out of a cooked salmon is fat. Actually, it's a protein, and it's easier to mistake the foamy white paste for fat, but in reality, it's a harmless protein called albumin. Did you know that?
No. I thought, I didn't think.
Thank you, Michelle. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they do or not, to be honest with you. Number 3, that MSG is bad for you. So X Galaxy says they did finally declare Kerry Lake as a winner in the Arizona primary. Number 4, that superfoods are magic foods. Anything built as a superfood just has a little bit higher levels of some nutrients than others. They're not magic. They do not make other unhealthy foods healthier when paired together. Yeah, Manuel says a little bit of dog hair and dust never hurt nobody. That's why, you know what? This is where I drink my water. I fill this up. This is the 8 glasses of water you're supposed to drink every day, and I fill it up every day and try and drink it all. Do I do it all the time? Hell no. Do I do it sometimes? Yes. It doesn't take 7 years for chewing gum to work its way through you if you swallow it. Remember that when you were a kid? I used to swallow my gum all the time. Nothing would reside that long unless it was large. It couldn't get out of the stomach or was trapped in the intestine. Most of what gum is made of is indigestible. Some components, such as sweeteners, will break down. Okay. Let's see. Most vegetarians can't easily get enough protein. People often ask how can... I'm going to read that one first off. That all store-bought protein drinks are great for you. No, they're not. No, they're not. I knew that. That you should wash chicken before cooking it. I never cook. Are you supposed to wash chicken before cooking it? I never do. I figure the heat from the stove, if you cook it to the right temperature, it kills it all.
I do it just to get some of the slime off when I'm handling it.
Yeah, I'm lazy. That you should wash chicken before cooking. Experts actually agree you usually don't need to wash chicken. Everyone we spoke to, including a USDA rep, a germ expert, and a prominent New York chef, discouraged the practice. Lots of people do it, but it can often be more harmful than helpful. Interesting. And I saw, Richard, don't ask Drunk Uncle to read your thing. I saw it. I'm not responding to it. Freaking get some. All right. The notion that turkey makes you sleepy is one myth that gets repeated around Thanksgiving, but it doesn't hold up scientific scrutiny. Turkey contains the amino acid tryptophan, but the levels of tryptophan in turkey are not high enough to induce the effect of regulating sleep. The amount of tryptophan in a 4-ounce serving of turkey is lower than the amount typically used to induce sleep. Well, you know what? Who eats 4 ounces? Who eats 4 ounces? Yeah. It's Thanksgiving. You don't eat 4 ounces of turkey. You get a big-ass fucking plate. You eat it all. Then you sit there and talk shit with your family. You start a fight. Then you go back and get some more turkey. Right, Drunk?
Yeah.
I tell you what, in the Block family, it's not a freaking holiday until somebody gets in an argument. If somebody doesn't get an argument, it's not a holiday. It just isn't.
We don't ever have arguments at our family gatherings.
Well, see, that's how your family's different than mine. I'm just saying this is my family.
But I've always heard that, Thanksgiving arguments and stuff like that,
Right? Hold on a second. You know what? I got to get it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We'll finish this real quick. I got to grab something. Hey, asshole, go away. Let's see. Are we all right? Where's all right? I am going to have some... I forgot. I bought this the other day. You hate turkey, Wayne? Oh, my gosh. I love chicken and turkey. I'm going to have a little bit more of my canna... My marijuana drink.
Cool.
I like these marijuana drinks. They're pretty cool. I'm going to have to buy more next time I go to San Jose. I wonder if my store here in Fresno has them.
We sell a weed drink that's also an energy drink.
It's a weed drink, but an energy drink? How is that possible?
I don't know, but it's popular.
Interesting. That's good. All right. Let's go to the next one. Number 10. It is unsafe to drink milk past its sell-by date. Even if it's just a day or two, this is not necessarily true. Drinking milk a day or two after the milk's expiration date, otherwise known as the sell-by date, may not be a safety issue and more of the taste as more of a taste issue. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't drink milk past the date. I just still can't.
Well, sell-by and use-by are two totally different things.
Very true.
Most people are not going to consume what they bring home that day. Now, people that if you live in like New York City and shit like that, you don't have a car and you've got a lot of people do basically buy their groceries for just like a couple days. Because, how in the hell are you going to unload a whole carload of groceries in Brooklyn? That's not possible. And, your shit's going to get stolen or, so you basically have to, what you can carry in your hands is about all you can get.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I guess we can do this. Yeah. It's totally true. What do you think about this one? It says that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I don't ever eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. The research on this mix is mixed. Actually, a better way to look at breakfast is asking yourself if you're hungry in the morning. If not, don't force it into your body. Who pays $16 for milk? Is that up in Alaska? $16 for milk? I wouldn't pay $16 for milk. But for breakfast, you know what I noticed? If I eat breakfast, then I eat more the whole entire day. Does anybody else have that issue? If I wait till lunch, I eat less the whole day.
I'm rarely up early enough to eat breakfast, but when I do eat breakfast, it's generally fast food. I like to get McDonald's hash browns, but Bojangles biscuits, but like a sausage biscuit. I know you don't know what Bojangles is, but
no, we don't have that here.
But I have heartburn. I get heartburn, but it's probably from it being fast food.
Really? Yeah. So I do make breakfast. I do make a breakfast meal, but I consider it at my lunchtime. I normally eat it after my 12 o'clock show. And what I make is this. I'll put it's eggs. First you cook the chorizo. Then you add some avocado. I know you don't like avocado, but I put avocado in there. And then I put in, so I have avocado. Then I put the eggs with the chorizo. I make it. Then I add some nopales, which are cactus, right? So it's eggs, chorizo, cactus, and avocado. Then you add a little bit of cheese and a little bit of crema mexicana. Oh, it's good. I love it. I eat it every morning. I eat it, or every afternoon, I should say. Oh, here comes Donnie. The popular notion that caffeine stunts your growth is not true. It says there's no truth to it. That spinach has way more iron than other vegetables. Spinach does have a decent amount of iron content, but it's not all that much more. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. There you go. That butter should always be stored in a fridge. Despite the popular opinion, various health authorities actually say it's perfectly fine to store quality butter for up to 10 days outside. Yeah, I knew my family, the butter stayed on the dinner table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my grandma did that, and it was so much better. Like, I used to love going over to my grandma's house and have cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
She would have the soft butter out there. It was just
right. Soft butter is just so much better. Oh yeah. I have an advanced diploma in nutrition. The entire health and fitness industry is based around some people saying this worked for me and it's the best way to do it. The fact is, if you want to lose weight, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. So there you go.
Just calories. Pay attention to your calories. Is kind of what I'm getting on a simple baseline foundation.
Well, see, and so with Johnny Yuma, when Johnny Yuma was helping me with my diet, it wasn't the calories he was worried about. He was worried about the sodium that I was taking in.
Right. Well, so this is just base level shit. But like let's say you have a 2,000 calories a day. I don't know what normal calories are. I don't eat enough to even need to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But you could eat healthy all throughout the day, or you could eat once a day and have McDonald's and still get the same amount of calories.
Yeah. Ooh, home fries. Real life, but what kind of home fries? So my brother at his restaurant, here's how he makes his home fries. What he does is he gets the potatoes, he cuts them up, and he gets the potatoes, just cuts them in big, huge chunks, and then he puts the bell peppers, the red peppers, and onions in there, and seasons them. Then he deep fries them, but he doesn't deep fry them all the way. They deep fry them just enough. Then when you order your breakfast and you say, I want some home fries, then he puts them on the grill and finishes cooking them on the grill. Oh, they're good. And then he adds more seasoned salt. 16, the expiration dates basically mean the longest the manufacturer is willing to guarantee the product. Usually they test some quality they think customers are care for. I can't even read that one. That placing an avocado pit in the center of a bowl of guacamole keeps the top from turning brown. That's not the case. That's the worst part, when the avocado turns brown. I hate it. You know what? I'm not even looking at, you know, Richard. If I say anything to Richard, he is gonna fucking send me a picture. I already see the picture coming to my phone right now. That all fats are unhealthy. Things like salmon, nuts, avocado, etc., are all very healthy sources of fat. See, and that's why I like avocado. Oh, that's fucking racist. Get some. Oh my gosh! Did you see what Get Some just wrote, Drunk Uncle? That be racist. That it isn't safe to eat pork if the meat is slightly pink. They don't say anything about it. Okay, that products marketed as low fat are healthier, but actually that isn't necessarily the case. It generally means the sugar content is a lot higher. Yeah, and you know what else you notice? If it says low fat, or what the heck, Panda? If it says low fat or any of that stuff, people just eat more of it. Okay, they say that searing meat locks in the juices. No. Depending on how long and how hot you sear, you may end up drying out your meat. You sear to convert the sugars and the proteins into more of a compound, volatile molecules. That's basically like caramelization, right?
Yeah. But you wouldn't sear something for very long, or it kind of gets past the whole point of searing.
Yeah. Real Life says, I weigh 325 pounds and bench 411 pounds. 125-pound doubles. I take in a lot of calories. Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do, Real Life. I bet you do. In fact, Real Life, is it okay now that I know I'm not supposed to add chorizo? You told me I can have meat, but is chorizo okay? Chorizo's salty, isn't it? I don't know. I make chorizo every morning for breakfast, for lunch. That GMO is inherently a bad thing. Genetic modification isn't harmful in and among itself, but no, it won't mutate your DNA or give you cancer. That you must drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. It actually depends on your activity level, weight, how hot, humid it is, and a variety of other factors.
I drink a lot of water.
Well, let's see. So look, this thing, I filled this up this morning. And I'm pretty much empty now. I'm almost done with it.
Do you put ice in it or just water?
All empty, just water. I don't have a big enough freezer to have ice in it. I don't have an ice maker, so. But I do love ice cold water. Ice cold water is the best.
Oh yeah, most of the time the ice, like I have one of those like Yeti looking cups. I got my customer to do it in Proud Boys colors, like a couple years ago.
I do have an ice jug.
It's probably about yay big, like that. But it doesn't keep the ice the way those like Yetis do. But man, I'd say that it's probably a good 32 ounces. I probably fill that thing up at least 10 times.
In a day?
Yeah.
You drink 32 or 320 ounces of water a day?
And that's before I start drinking beer.
Oh, no wonder you piss every 5 minutes. Jeez,
I've been that way for a long time. Adderall makes you dehydrated.
Wow. So
You're very thirsty on Adderall.
They're talking about the keto diet, that if you eat low carb or keto diet while consuming as many calories you want, you will lose weight. They say weight loss doesn't work that way.
Bullshit. I've seen it work.
That juice is healthy. Sure, it has some good essential vitamins, but it's also a huge amount of sugar. Yeah, it depends on what juice. However, though, so like I've
heard this one because I used to like have these cravings for orange juice. And I would wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning and just turn the jug up. Loved orange. Come to find out that that's not very good to do, to drink that much orange juice.
Well, like I remember I was at Costco one day. Well, I sent the text to Johnny Yuma. I'm like, hey, I want to get some strawberries, but I know fruits are full of sugars. Can I eat those? He's like, you can eat as many strawberries, as many grapes as you want, Eddie, because the sugars are good sugars. They're the healthy sugars. So, as I'm eating, I don't know, and what the hell is gently dried strawberries? I mean, come on. How do you gently dry a strawberry?
Maybe put them on a pillow.
Maybe. They're good, though. All right. So this is the last story I have, and then we're going to invite people into the chat room. I'm pretty sure this is about my friend because I remember her Facebook post. It says, Anchorage police officers violated policy in traffic stop where woman used a white privilege card. So as soon as I read that, I'm like, that's got to be Mimi. That's got to be Mimi.
I wonder if they show the card. Do you know the Hodge twins sell a white privilege card?
Well, I don't know if I did it on show or not, but remember one day I was like, hey, my friend used a white privilege card, at the Trump rally when she got pulled over. Where do I get these things from? And we found them on Amazon. So, I don't know. It might be there too. So it says August. This is from August 4th. Huh?
You can get one from the Hodge twins too. Same place you got my Drunk Lives Matter show.
There we go. All right. It says the Anchorage Police Department found that 2 officers violated policy during a July traffic stop in which a woman showed them a white privilege card instead of a driver's license. But it is unclear what, if any, disciplinary actions resulted. The incident has not led to any policy changes, the police department said. During a public safety committee meeting Wednesday, Deputy Chief Sean Case made a broad statement about what happened and said the department always has room for changes. The situation was brought to the police department's attention 2 days after it occurred because of a Facebook post made by Mimi Israel, I always call it just Israel, who was stopped by officers on July 7th that was widely shared on social media. In the post, Israel took a selfie with Anchorage police officer Nicholas Bowe as she held up a white privilege card, which she said worked in place of a driver's license. Many found the now deleted post offensive and called the officer's conduct unacceptable. We recognize that the post, what was contained in that post, caused a bit of public uproar. It was a joke, folks. It was a fucking joke.
Yeah, they're always saying that, white privilege, you get pulled over by the cops. As long as you're white, you can do whatever the hell you want and not get fucked up.
It was just a joke. Watch. Let's go to my Facebook page. Let's see if she's saying anything about it. Let's go find her. You've actually seen Mimi on the show before because when we were at the Trump rally let's see if she's saying anything about it. It was at August 4th. So that's today, right? Today's the 4th, right? Let's see if she says anything about it. Scammer online with Adam. Beware of mail IRS. No, she's not saying anything about it. She didn't say anything about it today. But yeah, me and Mimi are friends. She's actually been on my show a couple times. You've seen her at Trump rallies where she comes up and she always gives me a big hug, and then we always interview her. Mimi is cool as hell. This girl goes everywhere, right? I mean, so this is actually taken in Alaska. This picture, I think. Freaking there. This was yeah. This is actually in Alaska too, right here. This was Mimi. Let me see. Maybe the picture might still be up here.
I was just thinking, even though I don't take boxing, like one of the boxing coaches is this big old black dude, and he's always making kind of like jokes about like being black and stuff like that, and calling people the N-word stuff. I wonder what his reaction would be if I like bought one of those white privilege cards and they're like, "Hey man, I was looking out for you. I picked one up. Use this."
Yeah.
I wonder what his would be.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure he would laugh, but
yeah,
I just wonder what he would say.
But yeah, and I mean, it was just a fucking joke with this cop, I mean, It's such a joke. I mean, it's so stupid. You know, she joked around, right? She showed him her driver's license. She's like, look, my Trump. It was a joke. It was all a joke, folks. But people, you know, people can't take a joke anymore. And speaking of why people can't take a joke, you know, Joe Biggs is still stuck in jail, guys. We're trying to support his legal fund. So I made who was it? It was Mike Jones all day. He's like, Eddie, don't forget, we got to make that free Joe Biggs shirt. So today we did it online. People helped me pick out the picture. They helped me pick out the colors and everything. So we did free Joe Biggs shirts. So they're what I did is that you can put in there how much profit you want to make. And I put in there, I want to make $10 a shirt. So every shirt that sells is $10. It's like $10.29 or something like that I make in profit. So I'm going to send $10 to Joe Biggs Fund. The 29 cents is going to go to me because I still have to pay taxes on the $10, right? And I also have to to send the money to Gifts and Go, so I got to pay for that. But so like 99.99999% of all the money that you pay, the proceeds go to Joe Biggs Legal Fund. So go get one of these shirts, guys. It's pretty cool. In fact, I will post it in here now. And you guys can go get it. You guys can buy it. And it has all different colors, all different sizes. I mean, it's $25.99 for Christ's sake. You get a shirt and you get to donate to a freaking Purple Heart winner. You get to donate to a Purple Heart winner, right? There's all kinds of shirts. There's Hunter Green. There's black. Or that's a purple, never mind. You can even get it in pink. You can get a pink, or that's mauve. Here's a pink one. You can get it in pink. So there you go. That drunk uncle?
Did you notice it? I went away.
No, I wasn't. What happened?
Now my power went out for like a second.
Did it?
Yeah.
Row. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna welcome Mauve. Thank you, Randy. Thank you. We are gonna go and open up Discord to everybody. I'm gonna go to Discord over here. Brownie, can you leave me alone? I'm gonna move us to the other show. Chat, drunk uncle.
Okay.
Why is it not working now? Oh, that's why I'm going to the wrong one. Everyone chat. Everyone chat. Hello. Are we working now? Nope. I'm just going to join this one. I'm going to confirm. We'll switch over there. And then I can pull drunk. There we are. Now we're in here. We're in the everyone chat. So Andy, I know Andy's going to come in probably. Hope, are you still around? Elon Musk just challenged Putin to the UFC fight?
Nah.
Change my shirt? What do you mean change my shirt? No, he was awarded the Purple Heart. What does the shirt say? Did I put on there? It's recipient. It says Purple Heart recipient. He was awarded the Purple. I know you don't win it. I understand. There's Princess Hope. Now, we get to hear the full story now, guys, from Princess Hope. Oh, get something. Oh no, she left. Oh, now she's back. She's playing games with us, drunk uncle. She's like, Eddie's gonna ask me about the date.
If you want to know how terrible dating apps are, you should create an account as a woman.
Why? Let me guess. Do you get dick pics all the time?
No, they can't send pictures. Thank God.
Okay. Well, explain to us, because I'm not a woman and I don't know. So what is it?
It's terrible. There's ghosting. There's, some of the pictures it's just terrible. I mean, Andy said it's terrible on the guy's side too, but it's terrible.
It's the same on the guy's side. You end up like with basically fake pictures, or like that basically are not. I mean, they're misleading. Mostly it's spam. It's spam bots, honestly.
Yeah.
When I met my wife, this is way back, 2004, early 2004. So, but it hadn't been taken over by the spammers and scammers yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually worked. But when I tried again, like years ago. I mean, there's nobody real on those sites, either which way you're going.
No, what the hell happened to you? Get some? You had surgery, right?
Yep, had surgery today. I got a $20,000 hand job.
Man,
you got a $20,000 hand job. Nice, nice. Oh my gosh.
Man, I hope that was worth it. It's been a hand job.
Hey, you don't want it.
What you have done?
No, yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Doesn't
Had skin cancer removed from my finger.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh.
My friend always gets it like on his nose, and they always have to do the nose surgery, or like right here, he gets skin cancer.
I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 surgeries over the past 4 weeks.
Wow.
Skin cancer. I'm Irish.
You're Irish, yeah. You know, you guys turn red after like half a second of being in the sun.
We're embarrassed.
Yeah, but you sure do. You sure can drink. What was that?
You know your camera isn't on, right?
Oh, mine. That's right. We moved over. I forgot. Thank you. You know, Hope, your camera isn't on.
I know.
Your camera's not on either. So there.
Well, you were saying like, oh, like they get skin cancer, in this area of their body.
That's right. Never mind. Now I get it. I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah, no, my friend, he used to get it on his nose and here. Drunk Uncle's room looks purple now. And are you looking at? Is your screen purple or something?
Some.
Is it the Discord?
PlayStation.
I got you. Huh? That should be Drunk Uncle's new word. He says that a lot. Huh? Huh?
You gotta say it like Dave Chappelle, the huh?
Oh my god.
You said what?
Well, Hope, do you have Instagram?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you have Instagram?
Only for the Zillow Gone Wild.
Only for the Zillow Gone Wild. Well, because like, so I have Instagram, but it's just for Donnie, right? It's a Donnie the service dog. And every day I'll average like 20, 30 different women sending me private messages like, hey, sexy. I'm like, how do you know even what I look like? Donnie's the picture. And like, let's see, what's one today? Some of them don't even do that. They just send you a link to their page. But I mean, it's just nonstop. These are just from today. Messages about Donnie.
Oh, jeez.
All pornography.
I don't post things, so I don't get any of those.
Right, but I mean everything, even on Facebook, right? And sometimes they're really good. Like they'll have really good pictures, and because I go through when I get a Facebook request, I'll look and I'll check them out. And a lot of times you can tell that they're bad. And then every once in a while, I'll add somebody who looks like they're cool. And then the minute I say add, you get a ding. And it's like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, oh, fuck, it's a spammer.
Yeah.
Right?
That explains all my Russian girlfriends I have on Facebook.
Right? It is. It's exactly how it explains it. See you later, Richard Hertz. You got to watch Elon Musk. He's laying down too much knowledge about the future life on living on Mars. I don't think I'll make it that long, so I don't think I will.
So get some. No, I got to tell you, man. No. It's different. The Russian girls are. That's different. That's real.
Hold on a second, guys. I gotta leave and I gotta come right back because my Discord is sounding really bad. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right.
And
I thought it was Andy.
Oh, she thought that was Andy. Oh, well, maybe it was Andy.
Little choppy.
Oh, it was Andy? Well, because Drunk Uncle was doing it earlier, too, so I thought maybe it was Drunk Uncle, too.
Here, I'll drop off back.
Yes. This is a little choppy.
Just a little bit. Hold on. Now I got to fix my...
Say, is that better?
Yeah, a lot better.
Almost. I thought I heard it a little bit on the last word. It was like, is it better?
Yeah. So, I like basically the voice over IP. It uses this with Kodak, and I don't want to bore everybody, but yeah, it can do the robotic thing when packets are getting dropped.
I gotcha. I'm surprised Drunk Uncle's not doing his robot. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
And robot.
Oh my gosh. So,
hey, Eddie, you know that list of messages you showed from all those girls?
Yes. Would you like their pages?
No, I don't want the list. I got the same thing. You might want to check if that's the same person though, because the last 22 I got was all from some girl named Oreo.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean, he is just sitting in a chair right now, probably watching the grass grow. So, or actually, they're at dirt now, aren't they? Let me see. Are they at a dirt place now?
Are they? They're also
back at
still in Maryland or wherever the fuck they're supposed to.
West Virginia.
Yeah, they're at Bunker Hill now, right?
Virginia.
Oh, owned in Bunker Hill. They just got owned.
So why do you think they moved back there?
What's the point?
I don't know. See, watch. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show everybody. Let me turn Discord. Let me turn this on. This is all they're doing right now, folks. Is just sitting there, not doing a goddamn thing. Let me share it with everybody here in Discord. There we go. So now you guys can see it.
They got to be doing. They're doing something, right? I mean,
there's. Look, you guys can see it. Can you see it? They're sitting in a chair.
I know D came up to me.
Yeah.
You in there because I opened the door to get some air.
They're just sitting in a chair talking. It's like everybody's watching them at a barbecue, basically.
Right now, I'm just trying to get a couple minutes sleep.
This is all it is.
Are your fans working? Do they help at all?
Yeah, I could totally get paid to go sit under a tent and like just chit chat and drink beer and maybe watch a satellite TV or something like that and just shoot the shit with everybody.
Wait a minute. I recognize that place. Isn't that the Pulse Club?
The Pulse nightclub. Yeah. I mean, what's up, Bradley?
I'm sure you know, Eddie, you can buy viewers. And I told you about somebody that we both know that I would pretty much thought that that's what they were doing.
Yeah, but I don't think he buys the viewers. A lot of the viewers that I've seen, I recognize them from other Patriot chats. So
yeah, well, I'm not saying they all are by any means, but when you see a lot of people watching something, they're like, "Whoa, they got to be watching for some reason." Well,
they are. You know why they're watching? Because they're waiting for like Anarchy Princess and that Defender of Ants guy to show up and start talking shit. Because they watch it because they hope there's a fight going on. Right? That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, but they don't do nothing about it. I mean,
don't.
that girl went and kicked all their flags over, and they just sit there and cried about it.
Yeah.
And they just want to they don't want to do anything about it. They just want to watch it. Right.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear all of that, but he said you don't want to do anything about it. It's like what was I gonna say?
Sorry, guys.
You're good. You're good. I understand. Believe me, I know all about internet issues. I live up in the mountains. I totally do. But like that TW Lives, I forget. There's some guy I know. First Responders does it, but there's somebody else in Bakersfield that
TW Lives. Yeah, he's like well known.
Yeah, but
TW Lives, NLM, Canfield. There's a whole bunch of them in Bakersfield.
Yeah, but there's a lot of time just sitting waiting for the action to happen, right? But because people don't know when the action is going to happen, they'll have like 1,000 people watching it because they're waiting for the action.
Most of his night is like arse time, you know? Like he's literally just sitting talking to the chat.
Right? So I mean, I mean, that's why people watch it, because they're hoping something's going to happen, or they're just chatting back and forth, you know? It's a little combination of both. People like finding up, you know, you can sit at home and chat with 1,000 people from your seat or your bed. People like that.
Yeah, people like conflict and.
Right. Why do you think we watch NASCAR? You watch NASCAR for the crashes.
Yeah, you don't watch for the win. You watch for you watch to get messed up, you know, drinking, and then maybe your guy wins, but the crash will do fine.
So Seven, who is your guy, Seven?
Do what?
Who is your guy, Seven?
Oh, shit. Man, I hadn't watched NASCAR in years, in all honesty, but it used to be Jeff Gordon, dude. I freaking love Jeff Gordon. And before that was Earnhardt, man. And he kind of, he went down in fiery glory.
Right there.
But Jeff Gordon just seemed like he was like a smooth talk. He like had like one of the best teams at the time. I mean, he was like the 1%ers, man. And it was, I don't know, but I hadn't watched for a long time. And then Dale Jarrett, I like brown truck. So like drive that big brown truck, Dale. You know.
There you go, number 88.
Yeah, I think
that's old school stuff. That's like 90s, man. I'm like showing my age.
Yeah, you're old as fuck. What were you saying, Drunk Uncle? Or no, get some.
I hadn't watched since.
Get some. What were you saying?
I was just saying.
Let's go with Buddy Baker.
That's really old.
I mean, let's go way back.
I'm going to you next, Drunk Uncle. Don't worry. All right, Drunk Uncle, go now. Buddy Baker is like way back, but drunk.
Oh, I was just gonna say where I'm from. I'm in NASCAR country, literally. Like, that's blasphemy to say that you went from Dale Earnhardt to Jeff Gordon. That might get you cut around here.
Well, I mean, at the time I wasn't old enough to drink, so I couldn't go for Dale Jr., bro, because Budweiser.
Heck,
I had to go for DuPont. I could actually buy oil, which could blow shit up, but I couldn't buy alcohol. It was really messed up, man.
Interesting. Dankbutt says Bubba Wallace.
I'm kidding. I'm just making shit. I don't know. It was a household thing. We were just kind of household on it. So it was like, my mom kind of got me into NASCAR, and she liked Dale, and then, we kind of went to Jeff Gordon.
I just don't know how you go from Dale to Jeff Gordon.
He had a lot of money on his team on that time, which is weird.
He had a lot of DEI money, or I mean, not DEI money, but it was all what's his name's money. Who owns his race team still?
Jeff Gordon's a small
I don't know.
guy, too.
All I know is he was like one of the top, like funded freaking racing teams at the time, and it did not show very much.
Hey, get some showing his Jeff Gordon stuff, and you notice the pages are all stuck together. He really loves Jeff Gordon. Fuck that. I hated Jeff Gordon. I'm the Dale Jr., Dale Sr. fan.
I was a Rusty Wallace fan.
I mean, I was Dale Jr. too. Yeah. Later on, I was like kind of Dale Jr. But like seriously, early on, because I guess he was like in the shadow of his dad or something like that. And they both were like pretty much on the same level, for their entire career, his entire career, Junior's career.
Real quick, Bradley.
But it was it was kind of overshadowed, and it was really because like once his dad kind of got taken out, then he got his time to shine pretty much. It was kind of messed up, the way that it goes, because it's like a legend, and then his son's taking legacy, and that was like the only reason why is because politics. You think about it.
Oh, that's exactly how it works. Freaking, but Rusty Wallace,
family business.
Yeah. So
no, I don't.
How much drama did people talk to you after Dale Jr. or Dale Sr. died? Because you're saying Rusty Wallace. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of what's the other guy's name that crashed him?
Rusty
number 20
Wallace is good too. I like him. He's pretty
number 2. Who the fuck was number 20? Sterling, was it Sterling Marlin that crashed Dale Sr.?
Sterling Marlin.
Was it him?
Sterling Merlin.
Who was it that crashed Dale Sr.? It was the number 20. It was Sterling Marlin, wasn't it?
I honestly remember.
The crybaby, what's his name?
Jeff Gordon?
2020 was Tony.
The laughing
clown was number 20.
Yeah.
But I don't think that wasn't who crashed Dale Jr. It was
Sterling Marlin.
Yeah. I thought it was Sterling Marlin. That sounds right. But
yeah, it was Sterling Marlin.
I don't know. But I mean, it was really not. It was not. It wasn't intentional. Nobody would want to do that.
No, it wasn't intentional. But
you'd have to like spear like pretty much at a 90-degree angle to like want to take a driver out on the driver's side. But they all enter at their own risk. They all know there's a possibility.
Yeah,
you could get.
No, those guys are all friends. Like
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
But they're also all they're all friends off the track. They'd be horrified if one of them did something to
right.
that killed somebody else.
Hope is like, why are we talking about this?
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like a lot of people were like not even involved in the wreck, and they were like, my heart is like, they're like, I don't even know, and like after that, their careers were kind of like, taken aback a little bit because they were just like, wow, it was kind of like that, like Talladega Nights moment. It's like, that's like a lot of the top people just were dropping because they were like not taking as much risk. It's like this was on their mind, like, wow, it can be all gone in like a minute. And it really did change NASCAR for like, and then after that, the boards made like fucking all these new, sorry, I don't know if I could say that. I'm sorry.
You can cuss on here. You can cuss on here. I don't.
But anyway,
but we're gonna have to switch it pretty soon.
NASCAR made all these like new safety regulations because they decided that like there wasn't enough head restraint for Dale Earnhardt, when he was, and it was like, and it just got weird. And then all these teams got to leave, like they just left because they were like, well, hell, like we got to do with these safety standards now. Like it was crazy. Like it was weird.
Yeah.
Like new teams, you know what I mean?
All right, we're gonna do
like it brought new teams in. Right? It was weird.
We got to get off of NASCAR so that way Hope can.
All
talk
right,
with
we can
us.
get off of NASCAR. We need to talk about.
Actually, I want to continue talking to Hope about what she hates dating apps, but she's still on them. So why are you still on the dating apps if you get so many bad messages on there?
Well, it's not bad messages. It's like the profiles. They're just crap.
Who is this?
Hope. She's the white screen.
Oh, the white.
Is that a flower, Hope? What is that?
It's a flower. Oh, I see. Princess Hope. I'm sorry. I had to turn my phone.
Crown. Princess Hope.
Was that a crown?
Yes.
Okay, let me click on it and make it bigger.
It's a flower crown.
That's the problem with this. The little
white girl. I mean,
I'm on my iPhone.
Hope is a white girl.
So.
Yeah, Hope is the white girl.
Well, I'm a white guy. What are you talking about? You're a white dude.
No,
Eddie.
I'm saying it because her screen is
white. Are you
white.
a fucking racist?
Don't you know I am a racist? I'm a fucking racist white piece
Everyone
of
is
shit.
racist. That's what they don't want you to know.
You're a Proud Boy, right? So that
Not anymore. I'm retired.
No,
everyone is
actually
racist. They call it nationalist now, but it's racism. Apparently.
Well, I mean, there's always something you don't like, right? I mean, like, somebody doesn't like spinach, right? Are they racist against spinach because they don't like spinach?
Well, I mean, is there a spinach race?
Well, no, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to equate it. There's.
No, I know. I'm just sorry.
Give it a couple years.
I'm just iterating the ridiculousness of this freaking scheme that they're trying to pull. Is okay. So like coconuts. Like if you don't like coconuts, are you a coconut? Like whatever ist.
You're a foodist. You're a foodist. That's what you are.
You don't like coconuts, so like you must be kind of ist. It's just like no, I never grew up in the areas where traditionally coconuts were native, and I don't effing like the taste of coconut.
I just hate coconuts, especially you look at a Mounds candy bar and you're like, oh, that looks good. No, it's not.
Do you want to hear something really crazy? I'm sorry, I don't mean to like take over your stream, Eddie. I just saw this thing the other day, and it said that like most people in the world actually enjoy the taste of mango.
I love mango.
And mango is like a semi-tropical fruit, which means it can actually grow in like central United States down to southern, Southern America. And like it's the same way. So like it grows in Italy, it grows in Greece. Like you can grow it pretty much almost anywhere.
You know a lot about mangoes.
But they get a lot of rainfall. But no, that's what I'm saying though. Like there's a correlation between the people that actually enjoy the taste who have never had it before, by the way, compared to where it actually grows in the world with minimal to some effort. If people actually want to grow it, it's really, I don't know. Anyway, that just kind of blew my mind a little bit because it's like you've had mango, right? Like it's kind of sour, citrusy.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be an aphrodisiac too.
Oh, I don't know about being that. Maybe that's why it's so popular. Shit, I didn't know that. I didn't hear. I never read that.
Habanero. You know,
habaneros are actually very popular around the world too. Like 70% of the world eats habaneros, chili peppers, jalapenos. Most peppers actually brand. Well, maybe not these like boot jalakias and shit like that, but like 70% of the world eats these on a regular basis. It's crazy.
I don't know. PB says that's not true, and he's a farmer, so I don't know.
Who said what's not true?
He just said nope, not true. I think he's talking about the mangoes.
Oh, the mangoes?
He's a farmer.
I don't know. I read that. Like I mean,
just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's true.
I'm willing to.
Oreo Express needs money all the time. It's not true.
I'm more than willing to be fact checked.
It's all good. It's all good. So Hope. So anyways, back to these dates. I want to find out like we got to get Hope in the conversation.
What?
No,
is it me?
Yeah. Princess Hope.
Can I ask Hope a question when you finish it?
Ask right now. You can ask right now. Get some.
All right. Hope, I actually got involved with my father-in-law who got hooked on Plenty of Fish, right? That's a dating site. In the end, he got scammed for $60,000 by a girl.
Oh.
You are aware of the dangers out there, right?
Holy shit.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's why I don't give out like my number or anything like that.
Wow, 60. I mean, that's hard to believe. Is it just because he's an older gentleman? Is that why?
Hold on.
He's older. He had some money, and here's the ironic part: the picture she posted and the game she played, she turned out to be a black woman with a high criminal record. And he's old school, so he's probably a bit racist, to be honest with you. But having to sit him down and tell him and explain to him that generation who is all manly that you fucked up, dude, and you can't do that was very hard.
Wow. And so did they catch the girl?
No, they seldom ever catch them because I'll be honest with everybody on here. I run 17 different IDs online, and every ID has a purpose, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody can do that.
Most of the time, they're like not even in the nation you're in. Like they're like overseas, right? Like, am I correct in that? Get some?
Karachi, Pakistan, Istanbul. Yeah, you're
right. Yeah.
Nigeria,
like Ukraine, even. Yeah,
that's weird.
No, it's like a huge business. There's like, I saw a thing about like in China or Indonesia or something like that. Like it's like literally men and women go to work and all they do is just like pose as someone to match these people and get information from them and scam the shit out of them. I mean, it's like a think tank of scamming. It's nasty.
Yeah, and I don't bring that up to say Hope's clueless. I hope she don't take that wrong. It's just doing so much back-end work on that. People really have to be careful on those sites, man. Yeah. And you don't give out any information. It's too easy to steal IDs these days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, in general, so here's a thing. Sorry, I heard this one and I didn't even know. So your pet names, which Eddie, you're culprit to this, man. Everyone knows your dog, Brownie, which means we probably know at least half of your passwords right now.
Not even close, honestly.
I'm just saying, though.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not you directly, but
somebody.
Most people in the world, their pet name, like the pet that they have, is like most of their password. It's somewhere in their password.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's really that's where it starts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where it starts. And then they just have to they just had to say, so if you're on Facebook and you put your date of birth, right? If you actually put your real birthday, so now they have your pet's name, they have your birthday. Most passwords are a combination of your pet and your birthday.
I gotcha. Makes sense.
Or it's your mom's birthday or your dad's birthday. And they're linked to you on Facebook, right? Well, guess what they have?
Your
posted
Facebook.
On Facebook.
Your
Their
birthday.
birthdays.
Yeah.
Day, month, and year. And it just takes it's only a matter of time before the combination.
Right.
And then they
Dankbud-
crack your password.
Dankbud says your pet name plus 1 or 11. Yeah. There was a movie. What movie was it? Oh my gosh. But anyways, they're like, what's your password? He's like, it's baloney1. And they're like, why the 1? He's like, well, it used to just be baloney, but now they make you put the 1. Does Mr.
And then it's
Yeah.
and then it's the
Well, that's why these sites now make you put like, a couple of like extra characters, like an ad or a hashtag or something like that. And then they make you do like a minimum of like 2 to 3 or 4 letters numbers. I mean, sorry.
You should be doing passphrases technically, and so it's just like a long string of words that you know what the order is, and they're not going to crack it.
You should be using an algorithm and changing it every 30 days.
Well,
How do you keep track of it, though?
Most credible places actually prompt you to do that on their, on their.
I hate that. You'll get an MSN or sorry. Go ahead, Drunk. Let's let Drunk go. He's been trying to talk.
Sorry.
On my Mac, whenever I sign up for a new place, like whenever I click on password, you can do that auto-generate strong password, and it's it's illegible. It's not words or anything like that. It's random letters, numbers, dashes.
Yeah, but it's lowercase and uppercase and numbers and
like 20
characters. And
Hold on 1 second, Seven. Hold on 1 second, bud.
I'm sorry.
Because it cuts out if you have more than one person talking.
Pretty safe.
Hey, Drunk.
If your passwords don't share, like if I tried to log into Domino's on my phone or something like that and it hasn't synced from my MacBook, then good luck fucking guessing that password.
Yeah, but then you're
Drunk.
stuck.
I'm sorry, Eddie. The only problem with that is if somebody ever hacks into your hard files on your Mac, that password is stored in there. All right. It's kind of like the Google password app or the Apple password Mac.
Wait, is this the decentralized thing? Are we talking about decentralized?
No, it's just on your iPhone. When you go to start it, when it's asked you to enter a pass, or when you start up a new site, it'll say, "Would you now?" Mac say, "Would you like to use a password?"
I thought you were talking about the decentralized things, which is like how a lot of these crypto. So like it's unique ID and password between users every single time, and it's and your actual personal data is never shared at any point in the process, which is highly secure, and it was just why governments don't like it, which should tell you something.
I don't know.
No, these randomly generated multi-character passwords that Apple will do for you and save for you.
Yeah, but Apple saves for you. Yeah, that's the problem. Apple saves them for you.
The only thing I would bring up, and this is speaking from 544th Intel at the Air Force, right? We used to run security programs. The safest one out there is a VPN with a secondary authenticator, which is usually goes to your phone and you authenticate it every time you sign in. It's a pain in the ass, but it can't be hacked.
Yeah, I hate those things. Freaking, it's crazy though. Yeah, I mean, but I was watching this thing today, and it's called like I said earlier, it's the world's most hated man on the internet, and how they would hack people and stuff like that. And so then this guy who was a Marine and he hacked in the Marines, right? He now owns this company, and he was like, these hackers are so fucking stupid. They use like the same email address. They didn't block it. I mean, this guy was able to find out everything about him. And he had a friend who works with the group Anonymous. You guys all know Anonymous, right?
Yeah.
So this, yeah. So he what happened is the guy went on Twitter and he said, "Fuck the tech guy," or something like that, I'm gonna go fuck his wife or something like that. So the anonymous group who's friends with this guy got really pissed off. They went into this guy's, they took his bank account, they drained it. They went to the state of California, he no longer was alive. They went to social security number, they erased his social security number. They totally fucked his life in like 2 hours, all because he just talked shit to another programmer friend of his. So these hackers can do a lot of crazy shit. It's scary.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No, everything's
Remember
that I've been told now, like Social Security cards, you don't act like I have a physical Social Security card, but I've been told that like my brother and my sister recently had sons, so I got 2 nephews now, but they don't actually have Social Security cards unless they request them from the state of Texas. They have to actually request them.
Well, I thought you get it automatically when you open up a Social Security account.
Yeah, you do. You do in Texas.
No, I'm saying
you get a Social Security card.
No, you get a you get a Social Security number, but they don't actually send you the card unless you request it now. It's weird.
That's correct.
Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, if you're an American citizen, you get a Social Security number, but
no card.
You don't get the card unless you request it. It's a digital card. It's weird.
What were you saying, Drunk?
So, like, I guess when you turn 16, if you have a fucking iPhone or some kind of smartphone, then you get to access your digital card. Like, it's just like China. It's bullshit. No, I want the physical card.
Just wait until it's all the like in Canada, the whole trusted pass thing. If your opinions are good, then you're allowed to go ahead and buy things and spend money. But if you're maybe a domestic terrorist, have to find them, maybe you don't have to buy that meal.
Yeah, but here's the thing about the United States is that I think there will be an uprising that would involve hot fire long before it gets to that point or shortly after.
Yeah.
If you get my drift.
I would think so, but
I mean,
Andy's our tech guy.
I'm spitballing a little bit, but I'm just saying, like, Canada per capita, the amount of firearms that they have is like 0.2. Okay. For the United States, it's like 0.4. So yeah, it's like, it's minuscule.
That 0.2 in Canada, I guarantee that 0.2 in Canada, that's not accurate. It's a lot.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all have a lot less firearms in Canada than we do in the United States. Like, for instance, like per capita in Texas, it's like 5-1. Like, it literally, just in Texas, it's 5-1 firearms. And that's very, very lean. That's an extremely lean.
What kind of rookies are those?
Just saying, those are extremely, like, 5 firearms per one person is extremely lean just in Texas.
Yeah, that's a starter kit.
That's a starter kit, says get some.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But in Canada, it's like not even close to that. It's like not even close to that. Like,
I'm like tooling around too.
5 out of 10,000 people in Canada have a
you guys are cutting over each other.
Retarded.
Yeah.
And I don't know the actual numbers. I'm sorry if I'm like disrespecting anything. If you're from Canada, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be.
No.
I'm just saying it's much more difficult to get, and you're much more limited on the types. So like, it's more likely you're going to get bolt actions unless you are in a shooters club, where then you can get semi-automatic pistols, but they're considered like a target pistol is what we would say in the United States, which means you literally can only shoot them at the target range. Here in the United States, we don't have target pistols. We have pistols. And we can shoot
all right,
them
hold on a second. Let Andy speak, and then I actually got to get going after that. But let's let Andy speak on it, and then we'll go back to you.
I'm sorry. Man. You know I like to talk. I'm a talk.
I do.
I'm just I'm just saying there are a lot of unregistered in Canada. So
There's a lot of.
I think he said there's a lot of unregistered weapons in Canada. So I think is what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, absolutely, and I agree with that 100%. There needs to be, as long as they're not in criminals' hands, as long as they're in a law-abiding citizens' hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in the Sunnyvale trailer park. Andy
If
gets
they're
it.
in law-abiding citizens' hands, then I am for them. If they're in non-law-abiding citizens' hands, then I do not approve at all. And I
Same
do the same here in the United States.
Let me guess, is that a Trailer Park Boys joke?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Anyway.
All right, guys. Well, I got to get going. I just got a thick paper that I got to read before I mail it off to my lawyers tomorrow.
Actually, Andy in Colorado. Oh, my God. Hold on.
Yeah, he's in Colorado.
No, I actually already follow him.
So anyways, guys, thank you everybody for being here tonight. Drunk Uncle. Is that a new, before I go, is that a new freaking vape pen you got there? Or vapor?
No, I mean, it
looks different.
New that I'm using, but yeah, I've had it a while, but one of the screws stripped out on the top. It was my aunt's mod.
Yeah.
That passed away a few months ago.
Yeah.
So I don't want it to completely stop working, so I pulled out an old one to use.
Right on. All right, guys. Well, once again, thank you everybody for being here. Like I said, I got a lot of paperwork I got to go read.
Eddie, thanks for what you do, bub. Keep it up. I support you.
Thank you, Gissam. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, you get a lot of shit doing this work, but it's expected. It's expected.
Okay.
Right.
We can still talk in the chat, right?
Huh?
We can still talk in the chat.
Oh, yeah, the chat's going to be open. Everybody can talk.